welcome to Dusk and Doom. I'm trying not to make the microphone go into the red.
Testing.
Perfect. Exactly this level keeps it in the yellow, so we're good. Okay, cool. Hi everybody. Welcome back to another game session. I noticed that I'm the only one who's wearing black, despite the fact that
this is a funeral.
Like we're gonna have to say goodbye to Llewellyn. Okay. Where we'd left off last time, the characters were deep in combat with a barb devil in the sewers of the dungeon. Your two characters knew where the party was headed. You were inconvenienced and doing something else. You were at the library.
Yuri went with me.
Yuri went with you, perfect. And you just arrive in the middle of this combat. Could you write, I need both of you to roll initiative, and could you add their initiative to the initiative roll, please?
So do we actually get a -2?
No, I was joking.
12.
Cool.
7.
Okay, 7. Cool.
Cool.
What was mine?
I always roll that on initiative.
Because that's
Rin
fine.
was 6.
Okay, there we go. Yeah. Hold on.
Cool.
Ooh, nice.
All of you, the two of you arrive in the room right on time to see.
What do we see?
The thing that everyone in the room is looking at right now is Llewellyn's body that has just collapsed onto the slimy floor with a hole pierced in his chest by the attack of the barb devil. This thing right here is a monstrosity covered in spikes, like this, with smiling lips all over its body that are relishing the kill right now. And like in the act of smiling, they are basically moving its flesh in ways that look unnatural. There is an unknown person right here that your characters have never seen. Would you like to describe your new character?
Yes. So you see, sort of in nondescript hooded garb, it's very difficult to see the face under this sort of like sheer sort of eyes down mask. Dark skin of a drow, wielding a set of knives under one side of the cloak. And several different, little trinkets that seem odd to be out. I think they might have some sort of symbolic meaning, but other than that, it's pretty nondescript.
Do you have the symbol of the monastery prominently displayed anywhere as a means of identifying you as an
In the dungeon, probably, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
So this symbol, to remind everyone, looks like a double set of golden doors with what appears to be a red something right beneath it. How detailed is yours?
I don't think it's very detailed. It's kept very like abstract line art, sort of.
Cool. So no more details on that. Your characters arrive right on time for combat music, please. My last 2 attacks of the turn, because I hadn't even finished attacking.
Oh no.
Cool. Okay? Atlas isn't here right now, so I guess it's aimed at you.
Let's go.
Okay.
Oh, you also see a blue tiefling face than before.
Perfect. Slightly less loud, please. You see the creature turns to you, sees your horrified face, and says, "Don't worry, you won't remember this for long.
Oh.
I'm gonna offer this trauma to my god." And 2 claw attacks as it tries to grab you and get you near one of its set of lips. So
Bring it.
I rolled a natural 20.
Okay, yeah, that'll do it.
Hey, but you don't get twice the amount of damage because this isn't an attack, this is an effect. So
Okay.
roll, I think it was Constitution saving throw, difficulty of 10.
10? Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go. First roll. 7.
Okay, cool. Roll a D100 for me as you forget parts, your...
You forget Llewellyn's death.
Yeah,
37. You forget Llewellyn.
you lose 37 points of experience.
Oof.
Oh, by the way, y'all, the monsters with the lips on them can choose to forgo doing damage to you and deal XP damage instead, making you lose experience points. How much is everybody at?
635.
Okay, so please write 635 experience points on your character sheet. Cool. Okay, second.
Rin only had like 3 memories of Lou.
Okay.
Wait, who is that guy?
What am I doing here?
Does that drop you by a level or no?
What is level? What is the next level?
I think it's 300.
No, I'm at 542.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So you're still leveled.
Gonna
so
be
you're
a
still
whole
in the
level
game.
behind everybody.
Cool. And last attack, I rolled a 9. I don't think that gets past your armor. The bearded devil looks jubilant as it says, "Oh, the torment so sweet."
Wait, did he actually take my memory of
Llewellyn.
Llewellyn or Llewellyn's death?
Llewellyn's death, mostly.
Rin turned. Whenever Rin like pops back, he looks around. He's like, "Lou, what happened?"
Cool. That's my turn.
Florence, Rin, and I are all acting at the same time.
Who needs therapy when you got this guy? Just take everything away.
765 in initiative.
Okay, so who's 7?
765. Wait, you're.
Cool. So Rin?
Florence, Rin, and
Okay.
Lobo.
You,
Yep.
I thought you rolled higher than me.
12. Yeah.
12.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's Eerie first.
Okay, cool. Eerie, it is your turn. You've just arrived. You're fresh from
Peaceful day reading.
yeah, like your hardest day of reading books at the library. You see Lou on the floor. You see the barbed devil. You see this locked door. This strange, mysterious person. What do you do?
So, like, kind of how I envision this is, like, Eerie and Florence are kind of, like, walking in. They're just, like, talking about the books that they were reading, kind of, like, reflecting a little bit. And then they were kind of just, like, excited to see everyone. And they see Lou's dead body. And then they see, like, the barbed devil. And they just jump straight into battle.
Yeah.
So, is it safe to assume that the Staff of Python is already a Python if it's my familiar? Or should I still cast it?
We can say, like, you can decide when you go into the dungeon that it's going to be like present for you. I feel we have a snake figurine somewhere.
That kind of looks like one.
Oh,
Yeah.
Is it that one?
This
Here
one?
you go. No, that one is an ooze.
Okay.
Cool. So just put it on the map, and
Let's see. It's like,
I don't know if you roll initiative for it or if it acts on the same turn as you. I think it's easier if it acts on the same turn as you.
Mm.
Cool. Yeah. What are the both of you going to do?
Okay, well, I am going to immediately wild shape into a direwolf.
Nice.
You bonus action what? Shape it to a dire wolf, and then do you move and what do you use your action for?
And then I'm going to use my action to attack the barbed devil.
Okay, cool. So you move in. Do you step over Llewellyn's body, or do you move through here?
I'm gonna say it's like stacked on Lou's body.
Yeah,
Okay,
you're,
cool.
Yeah.
you're guarding me.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, which is wise. You don't know if that person would have done an attack of opportunity on you.
Yeah.
So you are you don't trip, but it's hard with 4 legs not to step on some part of Lou at some point. Make your attack roll.
Okay, and I'm gonna say as well, like the snake is like on Eerie at this
Ooh,
time,
I
so
love that.
they're kind of attacking at the same time.
Hell yes. Do all.
Like
I
a
think
scarf.
the direwolf has 1 attack, right?
Yes.
Cool.
It is by.
I love the printed out table.
I know.
It's so good.
I've been trying for like direwolf. Here we go.
Hold on. The dire wolf. It's a challenge rating 1. Are you able to do challenge?
Moon Druid, baby.
Yes.
Okay, cool, perfect. So that's the HP. That's okay. Bites.
2d6 plus 3.
Yeah, that's piercing damage. It's a +5 to hit, and then I make a strength saving throw if you hit me to avoid falling prone.
Okay.
Cool.
Keep that in mind.
Yeah. And the snake is somewhere.
It's like, I guess like a. Is it just like snake?
Constrictor snake?
Yes.
Oh, there's poisonous snake and constrictor snake right here. Cool.
Yes, I believe
So
it's
you get a bite attack.
Yeah, it's constrictor snake.
Okay, cool. You get bite attack, or constrict.
1d6 plus 2 piercing damage.
Yeah, for the bite.
Okay, so. How's it going?
Cool.
So I can roll a hit for both.
Yes.
Okay.
Thanks to pack tactics, as a dire wolf, you get advantage on your bite attack.
Okay. Oh, not 20.
Nice.
Okay.
Rip this thing's right out.
You finish off the barbed devil.
Yes.
You crossed path with a gnome on your way here from the architects of. Can't remember the name of that faction. Hi Atlas.
Hi.
You cross path with one of them, and she told you that for 100 gold, she would pay you for capturing a barbed devil alive and then returning it to her. Because you're doing a melee attack that is non-magical, would you like to do non-lethal, or in this moment of seeing Llewellyn killed by this thing, do you finish it off?
No, I'm gonna fuck it up.
Yeah, fuck it up.
All right.
Adding to that, Lumbo, the this drow figure says, "Don't give it a chance. Kill it. Kill it now."
Kill it!
Cool.
I remember it wasn't even that much gold
Yeah.
anyway.
It was just 100.
Yeah.
Um, describe to me how you finish its life.
I would say. Wait, let me see what it looks like again. Cause like would biting it hurt? Oh no, okay. I'm gonna say where it's like not barbed.
Yeah.
Kind of just bites like right in the center and just
Ooh,
rips
okay.
that center part out.
Hell yes.
And he just kind of has this hole in it.
Okay. Entrails spill out, and you see all of the lips on its body turn into. It's not a frown. What's it called with the lips?
Grimace?
Purse?
Yeah, grimace. Turns into a grimace. You even spot some sets of lips on its guts, and then it falls to the ground. There were 3 of you when you did this fight, so I'm only going to divide the experience points by 3. But this is a challenge rating 5, so everybody is going to get 600 experience points.
Yes.
Welcome to level 3.
What's the so everybody write down like add 600 experience points to your total.
Like, do we? You said
Yes.
no.
It's group XP. Everybody
Oh.
gets it. It's just that it's based on how many people were like did most of the killing.
Oh, okay.
No, only Erie gets like 2,400 experience points.
You know what? I propose that as a sign of good grace, we donate all of those XP to Llewellyn.
He will remember you all fondly in the afterlife.
We won't remember him.
Uh,
I had my memory stolen.
Oh,
of
that
him.
guy. I was like, damn.
as the barbed devil falls to the floor, it also off of its face falls a small set of glasses that it had previously picked up from this chest. This chest also spills, revealing 2 potions inside. Yeah. What do your characters do?
Ren falls to his knees and he's just like, "No, Lou, what happened to you? How did you die?"
Lumbo goes over and starts looking over the body. Says, "I'm a cleric. I can, I may be able to do something here. And will.
Can you heal him?
I'll make a medicine check here.
Yeah, go ahead.
18 plus 5, 23.
23. No, Llewellyn has at this time given up the ghost, and you can see like you can see that the light has already faded from his eyes, basically.
Gotcha.
It's not just unconsciousness. And with this much of a hole in the so near the heart, he's gone. Would you like to grab the?
That was why I rolled that one.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Everybody who wants to can make a perception check. Okay. Where's the?
11.
13.
21.
Hey.
20. Okay.
Like 13.
Okay. Meets it, beats it generally.
Yep.
So you spot that he is looting the while checking for vitals, he's also looting the body.
Yep. I have one hand on the pulse point, trying to check for something. The other hand is like rooting the pockets.
Mm-hmm. And in that time, the constrictor snake is going to constrict you, wrap around you, because I see that, and yeah. So I don't know if that's like
Get
a roll.
this thing off of me.
What do you think you're doing?
I'm trying to help your fallen friend, but unfortunately, I don't think there's much to help anymore.
Then what's that in your hand? That you just picked up from his body.
There's nothing in my hand.
And what did you put in your bag?
Check my bag. There's nothing in it.
What's going on here?
I don't like the whispering. What's happening?
It
He's just
appeared.
help.
I need you to make a second sleight of hand with the difficulty of what he rolled.
Okay.
I'm dumping out the bag.
Ren is like, "I'll do it myself," and does
No, no.
CPR on Lou's body.
You noticed that there was a ring on Llewellyn's hand that is also missing, but that just was on his hand and turned invisible.
Yeah. So you fully turn the backpack inside out. I'm emptying my pockets, and there's no ring to be found.
Well, I know that Lou's ring can go invisible.
I see the folders.
So let me see your hands.
Of course.
Kinda. And it's invisible, but I can still feel it, right?
Yeah, probably.
So I guess I'm unwild shaped at this point, and then I'm just like pulling out the fingers, and then I pull off the ring.
Yep.
and I feel it.
His body's not even cold yet.
Red folder.
His husband was on his way. He was gonna be here.
Thought you forgot that.
I forgot his death. I forgot his death.
Omen draws his bow.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, Omen, here's your character sheet.
Cool.
The cleric steps back, says, "All right, fair enough. Let's try to start this off on a new foot. Let's at least take the bodies back. I can have the. I know the coroner back in town. We can at least give him a good end, a proper burial."
Well, you clearly can't be trusted with.
Agreed, which is why I won't be carrying his body, of course.
I don't know. I think that you should probably give us some gold to allow us to trust you a little bit.
You see,
all of it should.
it's hard to see under this like half mask, but grits his teeth.
Okay. All of you hear loud thumping coming from this door, and you hear the voice of Ruafasin for the human one, Ruafasin, yelling, "Lambo! Lambo! Are you okay, Lambo? The door just closed on us. Hold on!" And you hear as you see the door shake from an impact.
Is that our sign to go?
Rotha, try harder.
I'm trying.
You were always a weakling.
Okay. You hear a yell of rage, and instead of all of you see that instead of slamming through like attacking the door with his hammer, Ruafasin full on ran into it and dislodged it and falls to the floor, having knocked himself unconscious to prove Lumbo wrong. But you are able to see there is a hole that most of the expedition of the Monastery of the Golden Door that you saw getting into the dungeon is on the other side of those doors.
Lumbo goes over to the Rotha that knocked himself unconscious, slides the helmet up, slaps his face a couple times, says, "Oh, atta boy, just like you would have done." And we'll channel a healing word into him real quick.
Okay, cool. I need everybody to make a perception check.
Rin is gonna turn to Omen because he has never met like
That
most of these
one.
people. He'll be like, "Omen, do you know any of these? What's up with this? What's going on? You don't know him? I don't know him either."
I am not perceiving.
I'm not.
I also know.
I got a 4.
Totally blind.
Hey.
He's too focused on the weapon's body.
Yeah.
Oh, now one on
Warning.
perception.
Okay,
I
cool.
am feeling very
This
perceptive.
is perfect. So
I-
all of you see another. Sorry.
I rolled a 20. I'm feeling very perceptive today.
Hell yes. Okay. All of you see a smaller figure, maybe a dwarf or halfling or gnome, moving into the room, wearing a bunch of trinkets with occult significance. A mask exactly like Llewellyn, but made out of what?
Lumbo.
Hmm?
Lumbo?
Yes. Yes. Like exactly the same style of mask, but made out of ivory. It's completely white. Walks in and says, "You didn't hurt him, did you?" Eerie, you're able to spot that this character swipes off of Lumbo all of the magical items except the ring
Well, yeah, you already have.
he had taken off of his body. So because you rolled a nat 1, I'm getting everything except the ring of mind shielding.
Yeah, you already got the ring. Good,
Oh, okay.
Good job.
Yeah. Cool.
So,
No,
so this
you
guy
see
is stealing what Lumbo stole from Llewellyn?
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes.
Oh,
But
okay.
Erie is the only one to spot that basically all of it was put inside of the bag of colding, and the bag of colding slides out from a pocket that Llewellyn had, firmly in the hand of this other person. Sorry, I called you Llewellyn again.
You're fine.
Lumbo Longfoot. That comes into the room, disappears it inside of one of their pockets.
What do they look like?
Very features are hidden by the mask. They're wearing similar like dark clothing with a bunch of trinkets.
Do they look similar to Lumbo?
They look like they're dressing. They look like they have exactly the same uniform, except it's too silly and or like too strange to be a uniform. But the pins and the symbols are in the same places on the same parts of the body.
We know the shit that Llewellyn had on him, yeah? Like, we were aware of that before?
Yeah.
And we are currently not finding it on the dead body?
That's correct.
Yep.
Okay. Interesting.
And Lumbo this time is like completely clueless. He has no
Not-
idea what's going on.
Not to Lumbo. So the other person, like, would they look similar enough that you could like get them mixed up?
Not the same size. One of them is
Rin-
definitely.
Rin goes up to that one and is like, how could you run away, you cow? Completely can't even tell the difference. How could you run away? You're a coward.
Your memories are kind of blurry
Oh, you're right.
of that fight. So yes, it
He's
makes
just like you.
He's like, hey, it wasn't me. I ain't seen nothing. I ain't done nothing.
You're a coward. If I ever see you step foot outside this dungeon,
I think you're confusing me with him.
Him?
Different mask.
can I roll perception?
Yeah.
15.
Okay.
He's like, oh, how dare you?
Rufa is going to say, all right, well, thank you for taking care of Lumbo here while he was separated from the expedition. We really appreciate your cooperation, and in the future I can give y'all a discount on our search and rescue contracts that we have. You know, sending clerics into the dungeon to rescue foolhardy adventurers that step where in a place that's too dangerous for them. That's where we come in.
So you've you've explored here before?
That's right. And beyond this door is monastery business only. So,
Omen holds out his hand. Just give it over.
absolutely for a fan. And you see he takes out parchment. And an acolyte from the room brings out like a quill and ink, dips it for Rufa, and he says, "Who am I signing this to?"
Can I knock it out of
Rin
his hand?
T.
Huh?
Can I knock it out of his hand?
Okay, yes. Make sleight of hand or athletics check against his armor class. He's wearing like heavy metal armor, so his armor class is gonna be 17.
11.
Okay, cool. He raises his hands and says, "Too slow."
I'm gonna.
I remember when I was a rookie adventurer who couldn't who couldn't do a simple grabbing the inkwell. You're cute.
You're acting all snooty. We all know what you did here.
So as this is happening, a couple of the acolytes come into the room and grab the barbed devil's body and start to drag it. Like basically, like one of them's got the hands and the other one's got the feet. They're careful not to like get themselves spiked, but they are dragging the body out towards the door that they all just came in through.
So wait, was there a thing where we had to keep the body, or?
We're supposed to bring it back alive.
Only if it was
Yeah.
alive. Yeah.
Well,
I don't think it actually matters. if
No,
it's
it
dead now.
doesn't matter. Look,
I'm glad you pointed that out.
Lumbo
So-
addresses the acolytes and
Our-
says,
wait,
our
yes, thank you. I was about
You
to
know
get
what
to that.
we did?
No, I'm saying our friend just died, and now we just noticed all his stuff is gone. What gives?
I had nothing to do with it.
Hand it over.
I
I will beat the crap out of you.
Fine, okay. Well, just here a minute ago.
Great.
A
great,
likely
great.
story.
Wait, can I roll insight on both
Yes.
of them?
I got a nat 20 on insight.
Okay, cool.
I am surprised that the bag of colding I lifted is not on my belt.
13.
Okay, 13. Both of you see that he looks genuine. Atlas, you catch the micro expression of surprise of like, wait a second, and you catch him for a second. I think like glancing over to the other Lumbo.
Yeah. Because I'm like, I know the likely culprit here.
With your good insight, you're also going to notice that like Ruafasin is like looking at this situation with sort of like amusement and seems eager to like assert his dominance, and like he's getting ready to hurt Lumbo Longfoot, even just a little, to be like, hey, come on, you know I gotta do this until you gotta be nice to the other.
Wrong Lumbo,
adventurers."
wrong Lumbo, wrong Lumbo.
I am gesturing with my bow towards do we know this fucker's name? Ivory Face. Is this the ivory person?
Yeah.
Ivory mask person?
Okay, so Lumbo Longfoot, this one,
Yeah.
is basically a hooded gnome with a
I thought that was Lumbo.
they're
That is,
okay.
yeah.
This is
There's so
this
many
is
Lumbos.
they're both calling themselves Lumbo Longfoot.
Okay.
You know.
One of them is
Tall
our
drow.
player here. The other one is the smaller person dressed in almost exactly the same way, but their mask is like completely bleached white.
So Bleach White is the one who's pulled out the autograph?
No,
Oh my god.
I'm so sorry. Ruafasin,
The big armored guys.
big armored guy with like deep red hair, half of a beard, heavy armor, and a warhammer, who kind of just slammed himself into the door to come in here.
So Lombo number 2 is the one that was like about to beat up Lombo number 1.
No,
damn
Ruafasin is about to beat up this Lumbo.
Okay. Do we have a vibe on who took the shit? Based
Small
on
Lumbo
the
did it, small Lumbo
insight?
did it, small Lumbo did it.
But both of you know at this point that the small Lumbo Longfoots stashed away the.
I go over to him.
Yeah,
I march
I
over.
pour my bow, but like the whole bow, not like aiming at him, at their bag. I'm like gesturing with the bow.
Have you no respect?
Wow.
You barge in
That's.
here.
Come on, because I'm a gnome, I steal stuff. Is that it?
No, because you're a
guys,
Lumbo, you
that's
steal
not
stuff.
cool.
Honestly, why is it all?
Empty your bag then. The
you-
other Lumbo did it.
You hear
Shit, all the-
you hear a little clink clink as oh shit, I stepped on something, and you see all of the magical items and his feet like so.
See, no harm, no foul. Get better.
What kind?
You get better. They shouldn't have caught you the first time.
Me personally, I wouldn't let him talk to me like that.
I'm level 3 now.
Okay.
What kind of a fraud? You said you were a monastery?
Monastery of the Golden Door.
What kind of monastery is
who
this?
Who are you asking?
I'm asking the small Lumbo.
Yeah.
Your lumbo.
Because
yeah, it's from
he was the guy
stuff.
that was surprising.
Small. You ask the small lumbo. By the way, quick question: has anybody picked up the glasses? Oh, I think you just got the Eyes of Minute Seeing. It's a new item.
Are these the glasses from the Barb Devil?
From the Barb Devil. That's correct.
So you had them, or what happened? Or I got them.
You got.
I got them.
Do they
Okay.
look cool?
They look like they look like large glasses that seem to magnify and that make the eyes look sort of weird, and they have this magical blue sheen to them that like dances a little bit under the light. There's also 2 potions from inside the chest. Who wants them?
Wait, I want my potion back. I had the 200 gold piece potion
Okay.
that I did not use on the well. And
I'll take a potion.
Can I take one?
Okay.
Wait, what are they?
Choose one of the 2, and you don't know what they are. Cool. It's labeled like that, and you can grab the other one.
Ooh. So with
Free
these
drink?
things, we have all of
You
the
can put
well
it
and
behind
shit
you. Yeah.
under, like with the ring
Yes,
and these
yes.
things. Okay.
What's COH3? Is it all natural? Organic? Organic healing
It's a
potion?
whole
Make a
It goes bad. way
make
faster, though.
a religion check or no, make a history check
No, my
to identify what
plastics.
COH means.
19?
19. That stands for Curse of Healing. This is an affliction that is that you've heard is common with adventurers who come to Chrysalis. From what you know, it seems to be like a skin condition that discolors your skin.
It's leaking.
Oh.
No.
So like you heal, but it discolors your skin.
Well, it says it's COH free, so
Ah.
it won't discolor your skin.
I'm sorry, it is not supposed to link. Damn it.
It's okay. It's in spirit. I have it in spirit.
We got a little rattled around in the dungeon.
Write it on your character sheet if you want. Rufusin says, "All right, thanks for the body. Hey, are y'all down to sell your body to us? We're on important monastery mission, and we need
Like sell our bodies?
no the dude the old guy
Our
in the
friends?
corner.
No.
That's your friend?
Yes, I knew him for one day,
Oh.
but yes.
Good guy.
My condolences. I hope you make enough money to give him the funeral he deserves. Cool. Let's say, okay, can we borrow the body and I'll pay for his funeral?
No.
100
What do you want to do with it?
You've already desecrated the body, and now you're saying you want to.
I
I've
didn't
already
desecrate
told them.
any.
I've already told them we can take it to the coroner.
His husband's coming.
Yes, the coroner.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my god, that's
Yeah.
so sus.
Who
Oh,
Yeah.
alright.
Who are you? What's going on?
Yeah.
Who are you? Who is this guy?
The exercise is like now, so like there's no time to bring it to the coroner.
Do we hear?
Why don't here?
Yes,
All-
yes, yeah. He's
Devil.
been pretty obvious about the whole thing. You see the other Lumbo goes in this direction and says, "Ooh, what's over there?" Just starts wandering off, basically.
The exercise?
Serves that fucker right.
The what?
What did they say it is like right now?
The exercise.
I call after the other Lumbo and said, "Yeah, there was some kind of like treasure thing in there. See if you can figure out the combination."
Okay. is going to investigate the.
I think that was a room we came from.
Yes. He's going to investigate the symbol on the
Can
wall.
I go with him to go? I just want to go talk with him.
I'm.
Oh, that's right. You're fine. Yeah.
Remind me to do that scene of you talking with him in a second. I want to stay, like, in that.
He's
room.
not even. It's nothing important. I'm just keeping him busy there, like,
Yes.
but not on purpose. Rin is just like.
Okay.
So what's
Do
he
you Did you forget? Did your character forget what this room does?
Yeah.
Cool. Did you, as a
I don't know if I ever learned what it was.
The statue thing?
No,
No.
This
the
room.
other thing.
This room.
The classic Grim
Because I have the
Face.
necklace, so I don't even think I
Oh
learned it.
yeah, no, that's right. You're not. It's not being
Yeah.
affect you. Okay, cool.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, that's going to be so funny.
I love that.
Lumbo says, hey, I know the exercise is starting. Rotho, why don't you just go and do the exercise? I'll go with these guys. We'll take the body back to the coroner. We'll be fine. I'll make it up another day.
Typical. Well, Lumbos live another day.
Always do.
We don't need you anyways. Fuck off.
Asshole.
What the heck?
Okay, I'm picking up Lou's body and I'm getting out of here.
Rufus heads back in, closes the door, is going to say, and make sure they don't disturb us. And you hear clink as something gets placed in front of that door right there.
Well, eventful day.
Who are you?
Oh, I'm with the monastery. Here, actually. And I like pull off the mask and my disguise self spell. And I am a like normal ass human guy.
Oh.
One acolyte comes out of there, is going to come over to you, and you see her like basically coming over and sort of like offering a couple of prayers to you, and you regain all of your spell slots.
Hell yeah.
And then she heads back in, and the door is sealed once again.
That's Barb. I love her.
Mark it down.
So what's your name?
Oh, that's classified.
Okay, so we'll just call you.
Please call me Lumbo. Calling me Lumbo is great.
Oh,
Honestly, I insist.
just one thing. When that person was praying just now, it looked like Lumbo Longfoot was glowing for a second, and you recognize the glow of divine energy.
Okay, wait. So just for clarification, so wasn't it mentioned that clerics are rare in this world?
They are
and
extremely
that,
rare.
and that like worship of gods is like a bad thing.
Because they're like, as far as most people are aware, there's only the old gods left that rampage this this place. So clerics are like it's assumed that there are no clerics on the side of humanoidity.
Of
Like
most things
humanity.
living.
Oh, but you mean like humanoids? Got it.
Yeah, on your side.
Mortals.
But you have all members of your party have seen Ruafasin turn undead in the last Phoenix Inn. So you, which is a cleric only power. So they seem to have something going on.
No, you're good. Whatever your name is,
Lumbo, please.
Lumbo. I'm sure. Listen, we've. What?
Oh, sorry. Everybody make a history check for me.
Not 20.
Okay, cool.
Oh, sweet.
10. 7.
Usually 2, 12.
I'm with the other guy.
Not 20, I'm gonna give it to you. Where was it? Just this part.
Okay, just the little portion.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this is 169 is like 200, 300 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Here we're back.
So what were you saying?
All right, listen up, Limbo or Lumbo or whatever. Lost a lot of friends. We've had a lot of people, come and go, die, things like that.
Absolutely, it's
And
tragic.
Yeah, it is. And I've known that guy for a pretty long time, and I don't really know you. So we're not gonna do this whole, my name is up in the air. I'm gonna need to know your name, or me and Florence, right? We're gonna kill him, right?
I'm ready for killing that.
Okay.
Florence, just to clarify what you saw, Lumbo Longfoot is a historical figure, species unknown, associations mostly unknown, comes from the land of Blesnia, and you remember something about exploring. That person would be long dead.
So that's when I know of the name, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna say while I'm doing that, my python is kind of sneaking behind and constricts you.
Make an attack roll. I think
Now 20.
Damn, your rolls are on. Let's go.
Oops.
You feel the constriction of this large thing around you.
Fine, it's Kathy. My parents named me fucking Kathy for some reason. It's awful. I hate it.
Dude, can I roll
Insight
can I roll
Insight.
insight?
Yeah.
Can we get a
Roll.
Kathy check?
Roll deception and you have advantage.
15.
Yeah. 23.
Oh.
It is.
This, you are so uncertain. The reaction of my parents called me Kathy seems so out of nowhere that it's honestly maybe genuine. There's no way to know with this person.
It was humiliating. Can you imagine going through kindergarten, first grade, second grade, third grade, and all the other boys around you are like, "Hey, Kathy." It was awful. Any other name would have been awesome. Awesome. So please call me Lumbo.
You struck a nerve with him.
I think I'm gonna have to call you Kathy from now on. And I'm just getting a weird vibe from you. Just met you, looted my dead friend. I don't know if we're gonna get along very well. But
Let's revisit it.
Mhm.
I'll prove my work. Whatever. Eventually, I'd like to get to Lumbo, but we can start with Kathy.
Where are you
Yeah,
going, pal?
yeah,
There's
we
so
can
many
start
buttons.
with Kathy.
I come back.
He leaves.
Hey, did we ever find out who this guy was?
Yeah, my name is Lumbo.
Oh, it's
Kathy.
Kathy.
That's a girl's name. No, Ren
Damn
wouldn't
it.
say that.
What was the scene with?
Yeah.
You just said push the buttons. I'm like, yeah, we couldn't figure it out.
I feel like at some point he starts to ooh, there's something going on with this room. And starts to stumble his way out. Getting
Did I catch his name?
It's Lumbo.
if we you see that he almost falls unconscious. If you help him out of the room in his delirious state, he will tell you, "You have the thanks of Lumbo Longfoot. It's
Oh,
worth."
I don't help him. I don't realize he's having trouble. I'm just like,
Oh, okay.
look at this guy all sleepy.
Cool. So never mind. Lumbo Longfoot is unconscious in
Which
that
one?
room.
I'm just gonna-
the small
other
one, the small one.
Little guy's
This
all
one.
tuckered out. I'm gonna leave him in the room. He'll
Oh my
be.
god.
He's just taking a nap.
Oh my god.
He's just
Yeah, I come back over here.
Did they know
Anyways,
about the carbon dioxide room? Dioxide?
Nope.
No.
They just got here.
Oh my god. Okay.
So y'all were friends of Lou.
Yeah.
I was also a friend of Lou. We go way back. Like, at least 4 hours? How long have we been here? Roman?
okay, right.
Okay.
I'm putting Lou's body down to go get this other fucker, and drag him out of the carbon dioxide room.
But you guys seem cool. What are y'all's names?
Where do you
Ren.
drag him?
Back into the room we're in.
Okay.
Oh, so Ren is,
So it
he's a
doesn't die.
very
I'll
youthful
catch your
tiefling.
arm
He's
in
blue.
passing as
He
you
has
head
light
out and be
blue
like,
skin,
he's really not
and
worth
he
it.
has
Oh
like
my
white
God.
hair braided back. He has like little baby tiefling horns.
Make a
He is
perception
not
check.
the
Okay.
brightest.
Oh.
But he's very excited to meet y'all. He's like, yeah, this is my first adventure. It was going great, and then I don't know, I must have blacked out. Now Lou's gone, so I don't know what's going on.
19.
But it's good to meet y'all.
19.
First adventure.
As
Yeah. Is this y'all's first time?
as you
No.
leave your
Yeah.
the
No,
the
no,
group
for
of your
either
friends,
one of us.
you see
Um,
the ghost
me
of
and Lou,
eulogy
we've known each other
peering
for
through the wall
a
and then
decent amount of
deciding
time.
Do you know
not
his
to
husband?
ambush you.
No.
Oh,
No.
oh.
We only talked about him. But then
This
he
is
Do you
a lot.
have do you have the ring on, Erie?
Which was like really weird. I don't
Lou?
think we were open. Yeah.
Oh.
I think he kind of like cheated on him. I don't know. Like I kind of want to ask him.
You
how
think
come
you know
he's
a
dead
guy?
Now.
You think
Yeah,
you know a
think
guy?
you know a guy. I think they might have been open.
Oh, okay. Well, you know,
Yeah.
no harm, no foul.
Yeah. Right.
Oh.
Do you have the ring on?
I do,
Okay.
but it's invisible.
It's invisible.
Yeah.
Wait, so y'all said y'all's character name were
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. My character is Eerie. He is
Eerie.
a like 5'6", 5'7", like pale Shadarkai. He has like olive complexion. He has like curly brown hair with like white streaks through it.
Okay.
And yeah, he's wearing like noble garb, and yeah, he's just like really petite.
Nice.
Do I know that the ghost is called eulogy?
Slightly louder. Yes.
And everyone has their character descriptions in the like little channel, right?
I don't know that I have
I
one.
don't think I have a full
I don't
description.
think Lumbo has yet.
Owen writes on like parchment like eulogy ghost peer through the wall ?
Elegy.
Elegy.
She's
I
bad.
rewrite that and I say elegy.
Oh gosh, I'm sure that was
They were-
traumatizing for.
They were referred to with they them pronouns by the person who tried to get you to rescue them. What's her name? Solfège.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm kind of new to this. What do we do now? Do we keep going? Do we leave? Do we leave and come back? What?
I think we're all pretty new with this. I knew Lou all of 24 hours, and Cappy here is just now entering. So I guess it's
Yeah.
I also
You
write on the
know
parchment don't den name them.
oh
Mm.
okay. Is that
I'm
Oh,
giving
wait,
you
yeah.
inspiration.
oh,
You
I'm
get
fine
you,
with
you
it.
have until the end of today's game to spend.
Cool.
You lose it afterwards.
I guess okay, fine then. Longfoot. I'm sorry.
Thank
Roman,
you.
you're
I
right.
identify as Lumbo.
But
Yeah.
I will say, have you ever heard of?
This is what the ghost looks like. This is what the ghost looks like.
Oh.
You see it here.
I've heard the name Lumbo Longfoot before.
Oh, I'm
It's
sure you
so-
have. Yes.
Yes. Are you the same one?
Oh goodness,
That
no.
speak of
No.
the legend. Oh, so you're just a big fan.
Anyway. Yeah.
In a way. Okay. Is there any way I can roll insight to see what that means?
Yes.
I mean, I think if you sort of look for like are you gonna go on, then Kathy's what I came up with. Then Kathy will say, "Hey, it's I guess it's sort of a fan club, you know."
So okay, wait. So there's more than one Lumbo. Are you all Lumbo Longfoots then?
Oh, certainly, yeah. I mean, you have like the Rothas doing their Rotha stuff. You have the Lumbos doing the Lumbo stuff. Yeah.
That. Okay, we'll deal with that later.
What was up with the guy with half the beard? He seemed friendly.
Oh, guy's a dick.
Oh.
All three of them, awful. I mean, when they're out of it, they're fine.
Mm.
But God, are they a lot to deal with when they're in it?
So how'd you get separated from them?
I don't know. I mean, we were in the room, and there was a.
You snuck around and triggered a trapdoor that closed behind you, basically.
Yeah, I mean, we were all in there, and just I must have stepped in the wrong place, maybe.
Happens.
Yeah.
So, terrible.
Yeah, sure.
+1, that's a 10.
You realize that this sounds a lot like Iggy religion. That clerics might get similar to what you've heard clerics used to do back when there were new gods.
Okay, so he is a cleric after all. Wait, what were your character's pronouns?
He.
Alright, well, what do we do now? Lou's body's just sitting there now.
And
Yeah,
pick his body back
it'd be
up.
a shame to leave that here.
They said we could take him to the coroner. What was up with that guy? How much did he charge?
Oh, don't bother with the Barathas. They'd probably desecrate the body or something.
Oh.
I know the coroner in town. We can take it to him.
Okay, you want me to go to town then?
I guess. Wait, you mentioned that his husband's coming?
Yeah. Lou's,
Oh, goodness,
Lou's
that's a-
husband. You remember his name?
Rory.
Rory. Rory's coming. So I guess we should probably keep it waiting for him. He said he'd be here in like some time. He was also a paladin, so would've been cool.
The coroner can preserve the body until then.
There we go. Yeah, we can preserve it for him, and we can ask the husband questions about.
How commonly have I met other paladins, by the way? Just out of curiosity. How commonly have I met other paladins? Like, are they...
They're, I feel like they're about as rare as any other class, barring clerics. Paladins get their powers from making an oath, which is, as far as you're aware, the only way to access divine energy apart from the weird clerics. So
You seem pretty
Clerics.
tough. Maybe we can train later.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, my character, right.
Yeah.
So... Oh, sorry.
you're good.
My character is a CEO. He's got... I've refined his character design, so he's got luscious blue locks.
Nice.
And then he's 6 foot, really built. Loves showing off his arms by wearing a vest.
Hell yeah. How old is he?
He looks to be human years, like mid-20s maybe.
Okay.
I think I wrote down it's like around 150 years old.
Ren's like, you seem strong. We'll both be strong together.
Yeah, is Ren
Yeah.
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 We gotta go to the gym.
We gotta go to the gym.
Is there a gym?
Do
Do you want some creatine?
You've seen warriors training around around Avalon.
No.
People keeping in shape, like it's a very military centric place to be with the number of adventures that converge here. I don't know that somebody's invented gyms in Avalon.
They're
yet.
just in the yard
Guys,
doing
hear me
push-ups.
out. Kinda
They're just
crazy
singing
concept of this.
macho man.
Yeah. Oh, and also you see a giant fork behind him. It's a trident.
Lit.
Yeah. Cool. I guess we should go.
Real quick, before we take a short 5-minute break, all of you start to hear the bellowing voice of Rufasin, and it takes you a second to hear that it's actually 3 voices speaking in unison at the same time, coming through the door. It's kind of muffled. Do you sit around and listen? Do you let them sit around and listen?
So do I know what they're saying?
No, you don't know the details of the exercise actually. You've never been told about
What
the
language
details.
is it in?
Common.
Okay.
Yeah. I think the instinct is let's move on. I'll get to see it one day, and they probably shouldn't. So, Lumbo will sort of do his best to be like, all right, well, it's just gonna keep spoiling if we stay here. Let's head out.
Can I roll insight?
So, Rory, is he coming to this location, or is he going to meet us in Avalon? I don't know. I just, like... did he call for him? It just seems...
He sent a bird. He sent a bird with a little letter strapped to him. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh yeah, did we find the letter?
Yeah. So Lumbo is heading out. Who is dragging? Is anybody dragging? Okay.
Yeah, Lou.
Cool. If you're dragging him on his own, I'm gonna need you to make a strength check.
Well,
I can carry
Lou
Okay,
is
cool.
sickly, so not very heavy.
The two of you are able to carry Lou without needing to make a roll. Cool.
yeah, I find that on Lou's body and I hand it to Erie.
Was that what was sent via bird?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. You're only able to hear. And right now, I want you to dedicate your lives to this exercise. If you die today, that's fine by me, you worms.
That thing seems like a cult. I don't know. They're weird.
Weird. Let's go that way.
Colt?
Yeah.
Nah.
Is a Lumbo Longfoot cult? Is this the,
What's-
you're all
how much do
named
they
that?
charge?
I know.
For what?
To be a member.
Oh, it's an exclusive club, let me tell you.
Oh man.
Oh, how do you?
Okay.
How do
It's
you
like-
get
Oh
in?
cool. Oh my god.
As your characters head back out.
If you have to ask, you can't afford it.
Wow.
As your characters head back out, you are all going to see a greenish glow, similar to the green of the crystal that's embedded on your forehead, coming from the rooms over here. And we're gonna take a break for 5 minutes. All right, and we're back from the break. Cool. So, your please place your. I guess your characters would probably be behind where Lombo had been, and
I don't think
The
Omen's
two-
piece is here.
the two of you are dragging the body. Omen's.
Omen,
Omen is this. No, this is Omen.
Oh, okay.
Are you dragging the body as well, Omen?
Yeah.
Cool. So the two of you
I'll
are in
walk
the
at
rear.
the back, like.
Okay.
Back.
So Lambo Longfoot and Eerie, you perceive basically green glow coming from over there. You see a figure sitting down, bathing in that light, and the figure has this half ethereal quality that you've seen. That you've only seen Omen have, of being almost transparent in the outer edges. Can we have some music for ruins, mysterious ruins, something like that? Cool.
Lumbo looks back and says, "You thinking what I'm thinking?
I think we have to
Ghost
explore
duel."
the-
Oh.
All right. You get inspiration. If you get everybody to laugh at the table, you get inspiration.
Yeah, explore. Explore.
Mhm.
We need to explore.
Yeah.
Hey, Omen. Is this one of your friends?
Wow.
Do I
Wow,
see what
how
they're
would I
talking about?
assume that? Actually, that was so insensitive of me. I'm so sorry.
It's kind of dark, and the figure is moving along the wall. The wall seems to there seems to be a pattern, like this is a vein of glowing crystal. But from where you and it's slightly glowing, but not enough that you're able to make out too much from where you are.
I turn to Florence because I don't trust you yet.
What have I done?
I turn to Florence. I point at the light. Like, I feel like, I don't know, this light, similar to that one. Do you think we should explore it? I don't even know what this is.
I mean, what does it look like? Can I roll to see?
You can roll. Let's see. What would be a roll for knowing about rocks?
Nature?
Sure.
Roll for
Yeah.
the
Oh, survival. Survival.
Survival.
Mm.
Okay.
Roll as well.
Actually,
A
my
14.
character has an
Cool.
undergraduate degree in geology, so.
14. You know that that's before Chrysalis was like the place that it is now. It used to be the land of Chrysalis. The country was named after this city. Historically, its inhabitants, when faced with a famine, started using the crystals of that land to sustain themselves without the need for food. And
They would eat rocks.
you don't know the details, but so you know this is a natural resource that can be made into something magical, or that is innately magical, that helps reinvigorate, replenish the body.
Yeah. Okay. So I communicate all that. It's like I don't know. It could be helpful for us to get some magical help in
Yeah.
this very dangerous clearly space.
I agree, and I think that anyone in there with those crystals probably means that they're resting, so if they're dangerous, then hopefully they're pretty weak.
Yeah.
And
Cool.
we kind of move forward.
Cool. I'm gonna show you if you're trying to be stealthy, I'm gonna need everyone to roll stealth. Anyone who's got heavy armor will have disadvantage on their stealth check.
Oh, that was a nat 20.
Okay, before we move in,
Oh, wow.
I'm going to cast Pass Without Trace.
Okay, everybody gets a plus 10 on their perception.
Dope.
There you
On
go.
their not perception,
stealth.
on their stealth.
29.
14. Do I still roll with disadvantage?
Are you wearing heavy armor?
I am.
Yeah, you do.
Okay,
You do
14.
roll.
It's okay. It's a group.
14
group
with the 10.
Oh, right, not one.
20.
31.
So
Cool.
11.
All of you head
Oh,
in silently, except that as your snake slivers near your legs, you catch your paw on it, fall and let out a yelp out of your dire wolf throat, and the snake also.
Should we
And,
leave the body
and the,
here?
the figure turns around, and you're able to see Vesper Herman, that you recognize. I just posted her image inside of the Dusk and Doom inspirations for the character. You see that she is she appears to be a human with similar semi-transparent features, and a wheelchair, armor, and a gun.
Okay.
Wow.
They see us?
They hear Lex and the snake. No, not Lex. Eerie and the snake, and she turns around seeing you cocks her gun, and
God.
all of you see
See,
her.
they do know each other.
All of you see her lips
Oh.
move. No sound comes out. You're able to hear her.
God.
What the fuck are you doing here? None of you hear.
Ren is just gonna break the silence. He doesn't hear anything. He's like, "Are you here for the slide?"
You see that like she can hear you, and she's like,
Rude.
Are you still after me?
No. I'm just trying to get out of here.
The exit's that way.
Okay, I go towards the exit.
Okay, cool. you start to leave towards the exit. Those of you that came in are able to see that the back wall appears to be this complex slab of stone with different motifs inside of it, carved into like veins of that jade-colored stone, but also just the dark stone of this place. It doesn't seem to be like, it seems to be something that is detachable. It's just huge and would have taken like the power of a giant to move around, and it is leaned back against the back wall. You're not able to see much of the details, except if you have dark vision.
I have dark.
Okay, cool.
Dark vision.
Where did I put it? You see this pattern. You notice some purplish crystals present there.
Okay.
So take it. It's
Oh.
yours now.
Oh, okay.
And you can show it to the other players who have dark vision.
What's that stick you're pointing at me?
You see that like she withdraws her gun, and she like presses she does a weird movement on the arm of her wheelchair, and with a slight delay, when she moves her lips, you're now able to hear her voice. She says, "It's a deadly weapon. I wouldn't recommend."
Anything could be a deadly weapon. How does it work? You throw it?
Do you know the psychopath that you're hanging out with?
Which one?
Sorry.
He, this dude's a bounty hunter. He goes around capturing people to like put them to like send them to prison or send them into slavery.
Ooh, that's not very good. How do you know him? Did they try to catch you?
Yeah.
Oh, how'd you get I mean, how did you escape them?
By being smarter.
Are they? Oh, you talking about? Oh, you mean Omen?
Yes.
Oh, no, Omen's harmless.
Wait, hold.
I mean, watch out. I mean, if you're an apple, you better watch out. You know.
Yeah.
Actually, she doesn't say yes. She is going to. Give me just 1 second to check. She's going to say the dude that I was talking to just now.
Oh.
His name's not Omen.
Oh. What's her name?
Give me 1 second.
Intervening at all?
I have left with Lou's
Oh,
body.
that's right.
Or I'm like waiting out in the hall. Would I hear them talking about this though? Am I tuned into the radio channel?
Yeah. Well, like you. Okay. Do you go far away from enough from the rest of the party that you can't hear in a place that has a ghost that's tried to kill you?
No.
Ooh,
Okay,
yeah.
cool. So you still hear this. he went by Echo
sick name.
as a bounty hunter.
Yeah, way better.
Man,
than
What makes you
Kathy.
think his name is Omen?
That's what he said. I mean, just because people have old names doesn't mean they want to
Wait,
go by
no,
that. It's not very nice.
Yes.
When, wait, hold on. No, I'd asked around about him when I found out he was tracking me. Omen is the name of his pet Tressin.
I don't even know what a Tressum is. Man, lady, you're kind of you're
It's-
seeming like you're the bad
it's-
guy here, judging people.
I don't need to listen to this.
Words hurt.
Have a good day. And you see that like she leans back in her chair and vanishes, just like Omen does.
Yeah,
sometimes.
run away from responsibility.
Have fun on the ethereal plane.
Yeah. Anyways, let's get out of here, Omen.
Um.
Omen?
Omen, did you used to go by Echo?
I'm not.
You see his lips moving and no sound reaches you.
Fair enough.
Yeah. I mean,
We're gonna
I
get
just
you one
say
of those little
I'm
speaker
not,
things.
I'm not answering any questions at this time.
Pretty sick chair too. You might get.
Oh, can he still hear me?
No.
No, I think
Okay.
I was just hearing the radio signal. Anyways, let's get on.
Cool. You leave the dungeon. Let's have the sounds of forest or mountain in the evening. Like yeah. Actually, it's probably still pretty early in the day. Your characters emerge from the sewers. Most of you gasping for air that is not absolutely disgusting. Some of you have fallen during this time. You've fallen on the floor, but
I can't smell anything.
But
Yeah, I'm covered in film.
thanks to the like little bit less loud, please, Lex. Thanks to like Rin is absolutely covered in slime and just disgusting muck, but seems completely unaffected by the smell.
Well, welcome to the group now. Bimbo,
That isn't Kathy.
bring it in.
And-
For
These two are made for each other.
you want to get in on this group hug?
I'll
No?
hold off.
Okay.
Hold off.
I still need time to process after roll.
I'm holding a dead body.
Yeah, let's get that to the corner.
I gotta get one of those sticks that lady had.
Your characters start to head back into town.
It's like superhero music. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it's a little
So, that's why I'm delegating it to someone. Sometimes that happens, and I'm like, no, wrong vibe, and it takes me 2 minutes to correct. Cool.
Do I know what her metal stick was? Do I understand what a gun is?
Yes, extremely rare back on the world that you come from.
Okay.
But yes. Did anybody basically like draw what it was that was on the mural, or do I get to take it back?
I'd probably draw it down. I have my disguise kit that I've been
Cool.
using to
So this is canonically
nice.
an object that you own in character. This is like the drawing you made of that.
Eberron sounds like something. Sounds like Magic the Gathering.
Erebus? That's the one that's not marked out.
Yeah, Erebus.
If we're spending at least a couple minutes of you like drawing this down, I think I'd ritual cast detect magic, which I now have.
The wall is non-magical.
Okay, cool. And I'm clocking, the
Yeah.
other
All of
magic
the
stuff
all of
around.
the magical. Okay, who's holding what magical items?
I still have all of them.
Okay.
I've got necklace of adaptation and gauntlets of overpower.
Oh, yeah.
I have the ring of mind shielding, the cloak of protection, and the staff of pipe. just after the pipeline.
Okay.
I have.
His snake registers as magical.
Nice magic snake.
Thanks. It's pretty cool.
Are you back in your human form or on your elf
Just
form?
like wolf, wolf.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have the goggles of night.
Who's got the journal right now?
Yeah, who's the
I have the journal.
Oh, sweet.
Could I roll a perception check? Can we see into the room that has the glowing green light?
Yeah, it's right here.
Can I roll a perception check?
Yeah, absolutely. Make a Omen is not coming in, and
I come back in.
Okay, cool.
If I understand that she's on.
so yeah, you see this large room. It's got a little alcove to the side right over there, and you see basically this large hole in the ground with a little island on top of it, and on the island, on this like huge pillar that's about the same height as as the rest of the floor. You see two slabs of stone that look like they can be pressed. You've got the whole like fresco in the wall on this wall, and you're also and roll investigation.
All of us?
Oh.
Anyone who's looking around.
10.
11.
15.
7.
14.
14. Okay. 15. You're able to spot that there's a secret passage, a wall that when you push it leads into a tube of rock. This is the toboggan.
Oh, this is the slide I was asking that lady about. Yeah, there's cool little. Y'all want to go
Yeah,
down it?
Arcana check
Why is
on
there a
these.
slide here?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I'll go down if you go down.
I'll go down. I'll go down first. Yeah.
21.
Yeah.
Is it like gonna murder me
The
if I
slide.
put it on? No, I'm asking about the eyes.
You don't
Minus 8.
think so. Generally, items that are going to murder that are cursed are attunement.
Mhm.
So they take 1 hour of attunement before you are able to like synchronize with them. These ones you just put on and just are able to see much better things at a close distance.
This feels like when I would put sunglasses on over my other glasses. I feel like that's what Owen's kind of doing right now.
You look really smart now.
Yeah, because I have the goggles, and then underneath them I also have these.
Yeah, the more glasses you have.
And the bigger they are, the smarter you are.
I think that's how it works.
It's like I would like to borrow those one day.
Yeah, I think so too.
So they give you advantage on investigation checks for things that are close to you, right?
While wearing them, you can see much better than normal. Out to a range of 1 foot, you have advantage on intelligence checks that rely on sight while searching the area or studying an object within that range.
So they do make.
So within 1 foot. Someone's 1 foot, like that.
You gotta be looking at them really close.
Yeah.
This is kind of like the Sherlock Holmes, but magic, like.
Oh, like a magnifying glass?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna look closer at the wall with my eyeballs within 1 foot.
Cool. Go ahead and roll intelligence. Go ahead and roll intelligence check.
Intelligence?
Yeah, with advantage.
Oh. Well, the first one was better. I think it was a 16. I already forgot what the first one was. Do you mean investigation?
Hmm? Yeah.
Okay. 18.
18. Hell yeah. You recognize the 2 moons of Erebus with like axes like these. These are the ones from your world, and this is what your world is called in common over there. Looking closely, you're able to see a couple of other details. Faerun seems to have a moon that is also crossed out. Eberron has this weird moon that is hanging above it. So does Lifonia. All of you who are not Omen recognize that Lifonia is the name of the world that you are in right now. So it's got the North Moon and the Tide Moon represented on there. And the last thing that you're going to notice is this little symbol right here,
The triangle thing.
the arrow.
Can I say I also copied that down?
Yeah.
We all have copies.
Hey, Rin. What do you think would happen if we stepped on that island in the middle there?
I don't know. You want to test it out?
Is it?
Go on
I
three.
can
Is
throw
this a
you.
pillar?
Oh,
Says
I
a
was
pillar?
gonna say like,
Oh,
I
yeah.
get the left one, you get the right one.
So this
Yeah,
is
sounds good to me.
this is
Alright,
a huge
I can also just
pit.
toss a big rock on it.
This
Oh,
is a
that's way
huge pit.
smarter.
You're not able to see how far
Either
down
one.
it goes.
What if we toss Lou?
But there's in the center a pillar
It might
that reaches
resurrect
up to the same level as where your
Oh.
feet are.
Okay, that's why you call it an island.
Oh, we do have the big statue arm still. We're talking about what if we threw something on them to like press them down. You want to do it?
Let's toss a rock on it first.
Let's toss a rock on it. Yeah, I want to try to find a rock.
Okay. Make an
Athletics?
acrobatics.
Acrobatics.
Can I try to roll to see if I,
I do
know
have
what the
proficiency in
symbols are?
acrobatics.
Yeah.
8 plus 4, 12.
Okay.
What's the roll?
Investigation.
Okay.
But I'm gonna
Yeah,
tell you
come
that
back.
information is not the most relevant. The stone falls down, passes through it, and keeps going and clangs against the wall. This is in fact an illusion.
Ooh, glad we threw a rock.
Yeah, good thing we didn't throw Lou. Bye, Lou.
It's an illusory pillar with
Oh, so to get you to jump.
It's to tempt you.
with false slabs with switches on them.
Rin's like, wow, it's a pillar that rocks fall through. We should jump.
This is inspired by some of the traps
I figured.
that he's researched and sent me. And
I mentioned like every single room I'm walking in, I'm throwing a rock because so many of the traps are like, it's a fake wall and now you die.
Lawrence comes up. He's got his hands up.
What if
He's
we
like,
threw
"It's for
an
people
illusory
just
rock?
Like you."
What an illusory rock, right?
An illusory rock.
But they cancel out.
Well, I gotta buy a new
Come
sword.
in.
I think this thing's about at the end of its life. The sword's all like chipped to hell at this point.
Yeah, let's outfit you.
Oh, okay.
cool. Anything else y'all do in this area?
Where did the slide connect to?
Back to the room where you
yeah,
died.
yeah.
Please slide.
That's
I'm
fun.
tempted to, but I'm like, probably trap. No.
I want to, but I don't want to spend the extra time on it.
I know.
So I'm like, just it's fine. We'll come back.
I'll just say wee now. Okay, did it. Cool.
What was the green glow in the room?
So the crystals embedded in the
Oh.
wall follow this pattern that's on this drawing.
Gosh.
I'm gonna let
What happens?
the two of you have a look at it if you.
What happens if we try to, I don't know, like take it from the wall?
I was gonna say, can we chip off a piece of the glowing stone?
Yeah. What do you use to chip it off?
I guess my sword's already.
Okay.
I'm trying
Where's the back up?
You're able to like clang against it, and you see a crack that appears in the stone, and a couple of chips fall down, and then the whole thing kind of cracks, and a segment of it slides onto the floor and falls into the pit.
Cool, got some shards. Let's go.
You can write that you have crystals of nourishment. You can, if you get someone to cast Identify on them, I'll send you the text of what they do.
Hell yeah.
What part of the mural fell?
The part that said Faerun.
Okay.
Could I use the javelin to also try to do the same thing?
God.
Yeah. Go ahead. You can write that you have
Crystal nourishment.
yeah, crystal of nourishment.
I hope we have very accurate notes on this mosaic with everyone just like ripping off parts of it.
This is I'm not gonna say anything.
I'm so stressed.
I'm not gonna say anything.
I'm sure this won't have consequences.
And I'll do it on Lithonia.
Time to go shopping.
Cool. Go ahead and
No.
There we go.
Okay. Which section of the wall do you attack?
Probably shouldn't attack the one that we.
Do Eberron.
Supposedly.
That one sounds like nerd.
So
world.
this one.
Nerd world.
So Eberron.
Yeah, sure.
Cool. Okay. Cool. So the half of the stone wall in the back is now crashed into the pit, or I think the second one kind of just falls onto the ground and breaks apart in so many fragments that it is not going to be legible for anybody who comes after your party.
First come,
This-
first served.
Yeah.
Like the rock looked solid, but it appears to have been in fact extremely frail.
Shitty
During all this
We
process,
just destroyed
none of it has been
worlds.
magical.
No.
Cool.
I mean, like, okay, you feel the very faint magic of that's like inherent in the crystals of nourishment, but
Yeah.
it's not. It's too weak to be a spell or a magical item. It's more something that that exists that has some small magical properties.
Sure. Yeah.
Sweet. Away we go.
All right, we got
Back
a
to
rock
town.
collection.
Yep.
Can I grab some fragments too? Since it applies
Yeah,
to me.
sounds good. Which section of the wall do you?
Well, there's the scattered parts of the Eberron.
Okay, you know what? I'll allow it. You can also write that you have a crystal of nourishment. I love this.
That's not good.
Oh, yeah.
Archaeology.
There's
Cool. Cool. While you're doing all of this, the act of having to wield those tools do mean that you have left. Already forgot his name. Lou's body in a puddle of brown water. You had to drop him in order, but you know his body was already.
It's what he would have wanted.
You exit the dungeon.
We can pick it back up.
You exit the dungeon and you're once again in fresh air.
Smells the same.
Smells the same.
He's got a medallion that
Yes, Demetria's medallion.
West of where all of you are is the path that heads back towards the lift, the Great Lift, and the city of Avalon. All around in front of you are forests. You're currently standing on a portion of the red steps. Those steps are like carved into the rock of the mountain, like crater caldera, and are soaked with blood from many creatures who've been dragged out of the dungeon, lose own body fluids leaking out slowly out of his body, get added to the steps, renewing the name Crimson Steps. Your characters march on. You arrive towards the city of Avalon. You notice that there is a cemetery on the outskirts of Avalon. It's actually towards the back, but outside of the city walls, and you see that almost all of the tombs have large metal, like not coffins but cages around them. A pretty common practice in a world where necromancy is real, to cage in your dead so that they don't come back to haunt you. You see that currently there's a group of adventurers, about like 15 or so people wearing like armor and gear that are like surrounding a newly dug grave that doesn't yet have a cage on top of it, and someone is saying a prayer. To the north of Avalon, delicious smells come from the camp of the cooks, and then the city of Avalon itself. You're only able to see its gray walls and smoke coming from the different houses beyond it. What do your characters do?
Is there anybody going into the dungeon? Like any
No,
adventurers?
Not at this time of day.
Oh, okay.
So wait, I thought we were gonna return, like put Lou's body somewhere. So is this?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You're making your way towards the
Okay, so
city.
we're passing.
You're passing by the cemetery and seeing it.
So it seems like you can bring people back from the dead here. What if we tell the coroner to like keep his body in good shape, and then whenever we figure out how to make a zombie, we bring him back?
Maybe
I'm gonna need.
zombie, but I like
I'm gonna
what
need
it
to.
Yeah, there we go. Something.
I'm gonna call for a short break, but I'm actually gonna need Ben and Lex to come outside. With me while I stop the recording.
Principal's office.
And we are back after mysteriously leaving the room and talking for 6 minutes. Cool. None of you notice anything weird happening.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
That's
not ominous at all.
You see nothing.
Cool. What do your characters do?
Is there like a the dead people house mortuary, like nearby the graveyard?
There doesn't seem to be like it's kind of like a small like the fence is made out of wood and pretty rudimentary, the kind of thing that you use to keep cows in a single place. So like jumping over the cemetery wall would be relatively easy. It's getting into the cages that might be difficult. There isn't any structure apart from that fence and the tombs themselves.
Ready to go drop off this body?
Now's as good as time as any.
Yeah, tired of lugging it around.
Okay.
I guess we
We're
go towards
blue.
the city.
Hmm?
We go towards the city. As soon as
So hold on. Are y'all heading to the cemetery or the city?
Well, the court. What's the procedure around here? Do you carry the dead to the coroner, or do we leave them somewhere and give them a map?
Where's my friend?
Hmm?
Where's my friend? That I can drop the body with.
Oh, probably. In town, you know that. You know that you know that your friend likes to hang out in the forest nearby, the Twilight Forest, and to observe it from a distance. Very often just at the edge of the forest, so that's generally where one would go and call him.
Okay, yeah. He's kind of like a forest guy, druid type, you know.
Cool. Let's go meet him.
Yeah. Quick detour over to the edge of the forest.
Yeah.
Cool.
How much does it cost?
Oh, it's a free service to the city.
Sweet, 'cause I have
Mhm.
no money.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah.
All
Oh yeah, what happened to lose money? Did he have like a fuckload of money?
Where Demetria was like our
Probably
bank,
still in the bag
right?
bag of coal.
Demetria
Oh.
chucked the money on the ground. Oh, I have the bag of holding.
cool. Can you let him know from your old character sheet all of the stuff
Oh,
that are
shit, it's
inside
all
of
cash.
the bag of holding?
We're loaded.
He sold the parchment last session that was or 2 sessions ago that was very expensive. So Lou
Scroll thing.
Lou was loaded.
Well, you know,
Okay.
we have multiple drawings of a what was it called? Statue? What?
Slab of stone.
Slab of stone that no longer exists. We could sell one of the copies as
That
the
is-
only copy
What
left.
was the after the culture?
We
I
can
love
make
that.
several copies.
There
Oh,
we sell it to a bunch of people.
4X.
Like this is the last one, and each one gets worse and worse of a copy.
And the sheet.
Please actually look around and find a faction that you can sell that
There
you
we
can try
go.
to sell this to. I love the idea.
The sheet that I was given by Garth did not go back in the journal. It stayed in the bag.
I'm writing Garth's sheet.
Okay.
But I just sort of keep it.
By the way, anybody want this journal that Lou had on him?
I'd love to read it. Once we're back at like the tavern or something.
No,
No?
I think that he doesn't have journal privileges for now.
Fair enough. Well,
Yeah.
if someone else wants it, I'm not the best reader, so
I would love to study.
I
That
think
is my whole thing.
Florence. Yeah, that's
Yeah, yeah.
definitely.
I like that Florence
his
has been
alley.
like grandfathered in because you're like the last session we played with you, we were so sus of you as a new person, but now we all have
Everyone
all
else
these
is-
new fucks that we're like, you're part of the old crew, we trust you.
Exactly. I would say Erie and Florence, we bonded at the library.
Oh, cute.
Talking about the books.
a lot of big words in there, so be careful.
Careful with the.
I love
Yeah.
words.
Oh. Oh. Yeah.
Do we know that the pages that were stuck together are like evil and bad, and we should open them?
It's always the section that so like Demetria and Peregrino both opened those pages and started screaming when they were looking at that specific portion of the book and then ran away.
Okay, I write on parchment and explain the don't open those pages. It's bad news bears.
Oh my gosh, you're just tempting me even more now. But I'll do what you say.
Cool. Your
Hello.
do you call your friend by like the name that you know him by?
Sure, yeah.
Cool. All of you hear him calling Cornelius Ocelot rather loudly. Anyone who wants to can make a history check.
I don't think I
Oh.
would know.
Yeah, you know, I'm
Yeah.
14.
14.
13.
Okay. 13 and 14. Cornelius Ocelot is the most prominent historical figure that is remembered of the history before the Cataclysm. Centaur, maybe druid, maybe cleric, liked to hang out in the forests, was thought to be immortal at the time, died during the Cataclysm. He brokered a peace treaty between the nation of Globstadt that was invaded, that was just a bunch of fiends and celestials who'd help shape the world, who wanted basically like to be in control of it because humanoids were doing such a shit job of it, and they started in like a war with everyone until Cornelius Ocelot negotiated peace, for which there was an assassination attempt against him.
Did it succeed?
No. He died later during the cataclysm. So he's actually a character that like one of the players made up when writing this. That's all you really know of that historical figure. It seems like your friend seems to know him.
The Cornelius Ocelot?
Oh yeah, he's a great guy. You'll love him.
You're from deeper within the forest. You're able to see a tall figure with a pristine white body, like white
White horse.
haired body, but darker human skin, wearing complex, very like ceremonial looking robes.
Oh.
With shades reminiscent of the night sky. He appears to be just standing there, quite a distance away from you, but seems to have appeared just one moment you weren't looking in that particular direction, and then he was there. He's not making any moves to come towards you.
Cornelius got a body. Needs taken care of.
We have no money.
He's just standing
Menacingly.
You hear the voice come back from far away, saying, "I'll take good care of them. You can leave him at the edge of the forest.
Cool. He'll be in the usual place.
Right here is fine."
Okay. Yeah. Sounds great.
Good doing business with you.
Still like I'm not good with distance. 200 feet away, within shouting distance, but barely.
I'm holding out my hand for us to shake. You do business, right?
Yeah. He doesn't really.
Oh, okay, I understand. Hey, we saw this slab with strange images in the dungeon, and before somebody, we don't know who, somebody broke it, but we have the last, I was able to draw it. Do you know anyone who'd want to buy this? I'm new here.
Make a persuasion check.
Come on. 12 plus 5, 17.
there. Hey.
This.
I'm new in town.
This Cornelius figure is sort of a mystery to me as well, so I'll cast guidance on him as he's trying to do that. I'll add 1 to it.
18.
18? Okay. You intrigued. He starts to move forward and says, "What's on the slab?"
Who rolled investigation on it?
I think I did.
Yeah. I'll go in.
Do you want to explain to him? He
Or
can't
should I
talk.
say-
Can you read?
I can read, yes.
Okay, he's nonverbal. He's nonverbal, but he'll write it down, and then we can leave it on the tree and back up.
Can I get an insight check on this fucker?
Yeah, sure. He is strolling forward.
Oh,
but
he's coming. Oh, he's coming.
Like
forward.
he's coming over now that but he's definitely not in a hurry to get closer to people.
That's fine.
He's
We
kind
know
of-
where to be.
Yeah.
What time of
21.
day is it?
21. Okay. What should? Okay, 21. You.
I guess the question I'm asking
Yeah.
myself is like, would Omen trust this rando with this like information on the mosaic? That's like the insight I am looking for.
Oh, he's a great guy.
So like use that. However you
Oh man, I get a good read on people, and this guy, I like the chip of his something.
The cut of his jib.
I like the cut of
the
his
chip
chip.
is good.
he's okay. I'm gonna ask with a 21. Think of every single person who's an acquaintance of Lumbo Longfoot.
Yeah.
And
the Waffasines, assholes. Other Lumbo, I hate him. He's the worst.
and you like there's something off about this from a distance, like with your 21, even from a distance you're able to tell that this figure, it looks like both of his legs on walk forward on the same side at the same time. So like the two left hooves at the same time, and then the two right hooves at the same time.
Can I roll a nature check to know if I know how horses walk?
Yeah. Do you point out the way that Cornelius is walking?
No.
Can you
No?
wild shape
Oh,
do
okay.
a
I don't know.
chart and
I don't know.
You're like, let me demonstrate.
Can I ride you into battle?
I'm like shaking my head at you, like.
He's great.
I mean, we're not going to show him the paper. We're just going to tell him what's on there. So.
Lambo, how much do they want for this thing, and is it worth it?
I saw it. It was kind of cool. It wasn't anything special, I wouldn't say.
But it's
you know?
it's one of a kind. It doesn't exist anymore.
Oh yeah, I guess they did destroy it.
Yeah, somebody did.
So what's the going rate for
Priceless.
Surely there's like scholars and
antique?
And any chance it offers some mystery, some information about our history?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
I'll give you 10 gold for it.
10 gold. Okay,
Yeah,
see
sounds
ya.
about right.
No. See ya. Anyways, we'll come back for the body, I guess. Do we come back or do we just leave it?
No, he leaves it in town.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, good doing business with you. Bye.
Okay.
If we don't trust this guy, why are we giving Lou's body to him? Wasn't whatever Limbo the one that his people was wanting to buy Lou's body? Now we're giving it back. It seems weird.
We're preserving it.
I write on my parchment thing, we're not giving Luke's body to anybody.
Do you want to bury it ourselves?
I mean,
we need to preserve it for his husband.
I think we can find someone better. The town is pretty big.
Check the Yelp reviews.
Right,
I mean-
exactly.
This guy does it for free.
Yeah, we got money at the wazoo. I think.
Oh,
we
you
can,
do?
We can
We
put
do?
a little bit of gold. I mean, in the.
I look at you strongly.
We have
Great.
Oh, ooh,
We-
actually,
we have
oh
just
no,
enough. We have just
Dimitri
enough.
had
We bought
all of
lunch
it. Yeah.
and
Yeah,
No,
we don't have money, but we can ask kindly.
it's in my savings. We'd have to transfer it over. It'd take like 3 business days. I don't think it's gonna go through.
I
Well,
think we should take Lou's bodies back.
We're gonna go
Yes,
bury it ourselves. We got it. Thank you
Yeah.
for the help.
but thanks for nothing, I guess.
Yeah. Get bent. I don't say that.
Do not disturb me again from my hermitage for such trivial matters.
Yeah,
Sorry,
have fun pissing on
Cornelius.
trees.
Guys,
Hermitage.
you really couldn't be cool?
No.
I mean,
You see that Cornelius turns around and starts to gallop back.
That's not even how horses gallop.
into the forest.
he's
Anyways.
so majestic.
Oh yeah. Anyways.
Cool.
Anyone in this town not a hack?
You see that the group of heroes that were having a funeral are now moving towards the city, leaving behind a single figure with slicked back white hair and like ample expensive-looking clothing. Those of you who have interacted with him recognize Geralt, the merchant, who's also a seer of true time.
Did I interact with him?
Yeah, he was at the party.
Which
Oh.
one was he?
He, the one with the hands.
The positive one, like the one that like would give us like false information, and that like lady was like, don't listen to him. He's a little too chipper.
He's a little.
Does he have
He was
the
like a
hands
little
on
too
him
glib
now?
about this. The
Is it-
responsibility.
The clothing is ample enough
Okay.
to conceal what's close to his body.
And it's in a cage.
No, he's standing. He's actually like putting the cage on top of the ground where the body was just entered, and basically like sealing it into place.
Oh, I thought he was dead.
I want to go
No,
talk
no.
to him.
Okay.
I want to go ask him. Oh, never mind.
Oh yeah, you head towards where he is. Turns around and says, "The way you're carrying that body over there, I don't think that you're expecting that person to make it."
No, he's gone.
Yeah,
unfortunately.
he's hit his head. You've let his head hit the ground way too many times for that.
Yeah, do you know any? You seem to know about what to do with corpses around here. Do you know anybody who can like preserve this guy?
Preserve it?
Well, you know, get him ready for the funeral.
Oh, yes. I probably have a scroll of
Perhaps gentle repose.
Gentle repose.
gentle. Thank you. Yes, I probably have one of those
What does that do?
stacked somewhere.
Keeps the body for
You
from
touch a corpse or
rotting.
other remains for the duration the target is protected from decay.
What level is it?
Oh,
Second.
okay, that's great. We'll just
Well,
do
that-
that,
Yeah,
10
second
days.
level.
and then we can like
necromancy.
rent a room or something and keep him in there.
Well, they have it in.
Yeah, they have an inn. How much is it per night? Like, Rory will get here probably sometime.
Is there any way
Hopefully
to get
within
him
10
to-
days.
I don't think so. The bird left.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Okay.
We could ask.
I had that
Postmaster.
there was that information on the prices of okay, spell scroll, magic items. There it is. Okay, second level spell. Where's the costs? God damn it. I had it just the other day. If somebody can find me the cost of a
Pose.
Also, you know anyone who buys or buys ancient knowledge or artifacts?
I might know a couple of people, depends on the
Well, we found this slab that had beautiful
I
stuff.
put my hand over
Okay.
his mouth.
oh,
Are you
there-
holding the drawing?
No, Rin's
Where
just
is
like
the drawing?
it's in his bag. It's just like
Yeah. I'm gonna start rifling through your bag for the drawing. I'm confiscating it.
Well, we have multiple now.
What source do I
How
look
many
at
do we
for
have?
I think
price?
we have like
2 to 3
3 or 4.
is an uncommon. Okay. It's the poor scion. Well, tell you what,
Was he a friend of yours?
I bought a very valuable magic item of him, made excellent bargain. I wish I'd had more opportunities to deal with him as a customer.
Mm.
Tell you what, I'll sell you my scroll of gentle repose and find you a place to store the body for 400 gold, or the chance to ask him one question.
Oh, you wanna? Okay. What do we got? Oh, guys, I'm broke. What do we?
What question do you want
Oh, I
No.
I just wish to cast a spell that will allow me to ask 3 questions. You can have the other 2.
We can find out how he died.
I think.
You gain inspiration.
On my parchment in caps, what is the question?
The question is what he would like, what he would like to have happen to his body.
Oh, okay.
What's the
Bumbo,
thing
what do
about
you
that?
know? What do you think? Is this a good deal? Are we getting screwed?
Can I roll insight?
Yeah.
Of course he's screwing us.
Oh.
We should have just given the body to Cornelius.
12.
12. He seems to be a businessman, first and foremost, and he seems to be a cunning one. But is there harm in asking a question? How much harm can there be in asking a question from the dead? And also, you get the other 2.
How common are wizards in this world?
About as common as the rest of the classes,
Can we
barring clerics.
look for a necromancer wizard?
We're gonna shop around. We're gonna shop around.
He's a necromancer.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like
Straight
this
up.
is like. Do you want me to come up with a different necromancer wizard?
I mean, what's the worst that he could do with knowing that? Shouldn't we want to know what Lou would want to happen to his body? Maybe he had like certain practices in his customs.
I have a feeling that question is going to be something regarding the spell scrolls that was sold to him, and either how we got them or how they can be reproduced.
No, like I said, I only want to ask him how he wants. I have a lot of respect for the dead and their wishes, their consent. I practice a branch of necromancy that is respectful. We're trying to fight the stigma around our practices because it deals with the bodies of the dead. Often in the past, necromancers would just take those and use those as tools, no matter what the person wished in life. Nowadays, I try to present it as recycling. I would like it if people looked at the spells that come from the school of enchantment and think critically about which one of those schools of magic is the truly evil one. So, I just want to ask him one question.
Is there a fence around the cemetery?
Yeah, there's a small wooden
Do you
fence.
know? Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Do you know why there's a fence around the cemetery?
There's animals roaming around the
No,
place.
no, people are dying to get in. Anyways, guys, I'll let y'all handle this. Tell me where I'm dropping off the bodies. Ren goes and stands
You can
behind, just waiting for whatever y'all decide.
You can drop him at my shop if you agree to either pay me or let me ask him 1 of 3 questions to receive your dues to receive my scroll for free.
If Lou doesn't want to answer, he doesn't have to either, does he?
That's
You're
right.
talking to him.
That spell doesn't force the dead to answer or even to speak the truth.
Do we get to monitor this question asked?
Absolutely.
At this point, I've known his corpse longer than I knew him.
We want to know what he would want his body to be, how we want.
We
his
could
body
ask
to
about
be done.
Rory.
That too.
Oh, we do get to.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do get something from that. I think I'm gonna like speak out loud and just hope that Lou hears me in some way, shape, or form. And request that any
Give us a
answer,
sign.
right?
Hold us
Any
down.
answer he gives to this man be very short and do not elaborate.
Yep.
Cool.
I think so. I think we should just do it. Save us some money.
Okay. So
Why
what's
are you going through those cards?
huh?
Why are you going through those cards?
No reason.
No reason.
No reason at all. Okay. You see, Geralt stands above the body. Green magics, like green wisps of magic, start to come out of his hands, and as he like makes this motion, you see Llewellyn's body rises out from the ground. Green light coming out of his mouth and eyes, and he. So this is the body reanimated.
Yes.
This isn't where your soul went
Correct.
in the afterlife. This is just the like the like the body's memory of
Yeah.
of you being allowed to speak. And Geralt says, "This is Geralt, the seer of true time that bought scrolls from you. I am sorry to inform you that you have died, but I'm here to see to it that your body is taken care of the way you wish for it to be. Would you consent to having your hands serve a purpose beyond death? One of your hands for me, and one of your hands as a crawling claw for your allies. Yes or no?"
No.
Very well, I tried. The other two questions are yours.
Did not ask the question he said he was going to. Rude.
I mean, you didn't not ask the question. In a roundabout way.
I mean,
Well, we now know he
What
wants his
Lewin had
hands
done
in
with his body?
I
Fulfilled
don't
100%.
okay, we need to ask. Actually, you guys come up with
Oh my god.
I think.
We said we were gonna ask about Rory, right?
You have 60 seconds before the spell
Christ.
fades.
Oh,
Let's
goodness.
ask about Rory.
I don't know. I have a hunch that he doesn't know much. I just like I think
Like
he
how
knows as
we
much as
can
we do.
contact him, or we can ask him what he wants us to do with his body.
I
How'd the
think
question
yes. I think okay.
How do we get in contact with Rory? What do we want? What does he want us to do with his body?
Let's start with the body one first. But yeah, I like those.
Okay, what do you want done with your body?
Return me to my father.
Oh.
But who's his father? Should we ask him now? Which his father?
I feel like Rory would know. We should ask
Yeah.
how to find Rory.
Yes.
30 seconds.
How can we find Rory?
Ellen at the post office.
And the body splashes back into the
Into the mud.
into the mud.
So I think we should agree to ignore that first answer and just go speak to Ellen at the post office.
I just want things to be clear, given that your friend has not consented to having his one of his hands join my collection and another one come and help you. I will not be doing this. I am not a creep. Have a good day.
I sarcastically clap.
Wait, so did he cast gentle repose on the body then? Wasn't that the deal?
Oh,
He was gonna give it to me.
I don't carry my valuable scrolls on me. Follow me to my shop.
Cool.
Yeah, we'll follow him.
Cool.
Keep dragging him by his ankle.
I'm carrying him respectfully. I don't know what you're doing.
Wait, are we all like taking a limb? What's going on now?
I think it only takes two of us, and maybe
Yeah.
his body gets switched over to me and Florence.
Yeah.
'cause
Like,
I don't know about this.
Every now and then his head bumps against a rock.
Yeah,
What if
no, you're-
can I bridal
you're
carry him?
moved.
Huh?
Can I bridal carry him?
Yeah. Roll
Let's
a
go.
You-
roll athletics.
Athletics.
I think
13.
yeah, you're able to carry him, but like all the way to the city gates. As you arrive at the city gates, you see Nasser, the eagle, Aarakocra, watching you pass by from the top of the parapet. Keeps a close eye on all of you and is going to yell down, What did he die of?
We don't know.
He's got a hole in his chest, right?
Yeah.
A hole in his chest.
Can we inspect him for potential diseases and things like this before allowing a body into town like this?
Oh, he was a healthy guy before that barb devil got him. I'm sure he's fine.
Roll persuasion.
I'm gonna cast guidance on you.
Lou was canonically not a healthy person.
It's what he would have
Plus
wanted.
21.
Not what he
23.
would have.
23? Okay, cool. You see one of the lieutenants, like another guard calls from near the door and says, it's okay, Nasser. It's the end of your shift. I got it. I'll take it from here. And you see that, like, as Nasser nods and says, I'm gonna do one last round, and takes to the skies to have a look. You see that the other person is like,
What does this guy look like?
this is a, let me think for a second.
If it's not important, we can just keep.
Yeah. No, I'm just this is a water genasi. She's relatively fat, and like you can see that there's a decent amount of strength beneath that. And like she's most of the guards are carrying spears. She's got a large axe in the back of that.
Thanks.
Real recognize real.
Yeah. She does not inspect the body. Okay, cool. Before you make it into the town, you hear the voice of Mog calling from the north as the orc chef with the large apron runs over to you and says, Eerie, a moment of your time?
Yeah, of course.
Hey, I'm sorry we didn't get the chance to speak much. Demetria, she came over earlier today, wanted consolation for seeing something pretty terrible. Didn't want to go into the details and give me some terrible secrets. She says you're extremely talented as a shapeshifter druid, right? Are you?
You know, I can do a thing or two.
Have you heard of the Circle of Moon?
I have.
Oh, excellent. Well, I'm the cooks. A decent amount of us are like belong to the Circle of the Moon.
Really?
Yeah, it's part of the traditions of our order. If you're ever interested in joining and learning a thing or two about, we have some, what the other orders call secret techniques, powerful ways of dealing with folks. If you ever want to join, it's on the table. The reason a lot of us go for Circle of the Moon is that the ability to transform into a more range of creatures means we have access to more animal body parts for cooking. When I wild shape into a bee, I'm able to produce honey and like doing things like this can mean that we can have really fresh ingredients when we're making things.
Is that where this milk came
And you
from?
guys say I'm in a cult?
All of you have moved on.
Okay.
this is just here.
Oh, Ren just says,
It's probably
this
for the
milk
best.
is great.
Yeah, I'm definitely interested in. We're fighting a lot of people nowadays, and I think that might help.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Why don't you come over tomorrow morning after my shift ends? I can show you I can show you one of the you seem like a good person. I can show you one of the like secret techniques if you want.
Perfect. Sounds good.
All right. Have a good night.
Yeah. Thank you.
What'd that guy want to talk to you about?
Yeah, he was just asking about the weather.
Oh, true.
Yeah. Small talk.
Fair enough.
Let's do another short break. And we're back once again. Okay. Could we have organs a sort of like Templar or temple vibe kind of thing. If you find something with Gregorian chants, that'd be perfect.
Hello?
Say hi to the camera.
Hello, Cameron.
Okay, cool. As you head into the middle of the square, you're able to see that there's actually a decent number of people that are gathered around someone who is standing on like 4 tables piled like in sets of 2s, so that he's standing above the rest of the crowd. Can you make that music a little bit louder, please? Thanks.
Sorry, where are we?
Town square. Geralt comes and gives you the scroll of gentle repose, and you're able to cast the spell. The last night inn is right in front of you. To your right, you're able to see the river, where one might, where you've been directed to bathe every time you come out of the dungeon before coming into the last night inn. And to your left, there's a crowd of minor civilians, some adventurers, listening to this person wearing like holy garments and an armor that is just clamoring to the crowd, making like huge gestures and casts and is going to like hold up what appears to be like hold up a sword, and for a second it glows with electric energy. This is similar to what was the Thunderous Smite? He didn't attack anyone, but he just used Thunderous Smite to have the roar of thunder echo throughout the square.
That was a statue or that was a dude?
That's a dude, and you see that the crowd cheers. What your characters want to do?
Can we be unsneaky and listen to the goings on, or do we have to decide?
Can you be what?
Like go into the
Sneaky?
river unstinky is what I said. Like
Yeah.
wash off and continue to listen.
The flow of the river is gonna cover the.
Okay.
Don't worry, I'm not dirty. I can just go listen.
Being in the monastery, do I know who this is? Are they affiliated with us?
No.
Okay.
We could
Okay.
use the decanter to wash
Oh
off.
yeah, just like in the middle of the town square.
Oh,
We're
that's
just
a good
like,
point.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, let's do that.
Cool. So you're casually taking a shower with cold seawater. But like just getting all of the slime from the sewers.
Seawater's got to be cleaner than like the river flowing through this town. I mean,
Okay,
probably
so
just-
the river is like the section where people bathe is right under right downriver from the place where they take out the drinking water. And like it's right on the exit out
out of town.
like out of town. So y'all are not y'all wouldn't be bathing in anybody's drinking water. Okay.
So he said he would also figure out like where to keep the body for a while, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're done. He's taking care of all this. Sweet. Okay.
Yeah. Cool. You leave Llewellyn's body in Geralt's many capable hands.
Sweet. I want to go ask, or do you want to go listen to the guy? What do y'all want to do? I needed to shop for a sword, but I'm open to whatever.
I think the market will be in the morning.
Okay, market later. All
Yeah.
right.
Cool. You come near this person and you see that he gestures towards you as he sees you approach, and he says, "Here! A crusade arrives in 5 days to this town. A last crusade to finally take back Chrysalis and drive out the evil once and for all. Me and my brethren, the paladins of Glorbstadt, are coming to put an end to all of this. We've found that the best way to muster a legion of dedicated warriors is through the power of oaths. Join us. Swear to one of the oaths of the paladins, and you will be rewarded with stronger divine powers. You will join us, and we will set this world free once and for all." You see that like a couple of people are cheering, and he's actually going to he sees you, and he steps towards you and says, "Give me your sword."
There you go.
This is a useless piece of junk.
I-
He tosses it to the
agree.
side. He says, "Take one of the
Hell
oaths
yeah.
now.
No.
Choose the oath of revenge to avenge all of those that have fallen to the power of the old gods."
I don't know, man. That's
I'm
like
physically putting
that's like
myself
my
in
whole
between
thing,
the two of
though.
them.
That's my whole character. I'm gonna. Sorry.
Do
Owen,
not
I
do not
gotta do it.
stand between this person and the crusade.
I gotta do it.
We all serve things larger than ourselves.
I gotta do it.
Is this a testing roll?
Yeah, I'm just gonna do a 16 to just walk past Omen and grab the.
Not 20.
Oh shit. You're stronger than you look.
I'm gonna put a hand on you and cast Enhance Ability, so go ahead and roll again.
There 15 plus 6, 21.
Cool. You push him aside with the bull's strength, and
Yeah.
he's kneel.
Whoa. Okay. Rin would kneel. Rin's not prideful. He would kneel.
Okay, cool. Can you look up the tenets of the Oath of Revenge?
Yes.
And he's gonna basically tell you like, some of us follow the tenets of the Oath of Revenge, some of us follow the tenets of the Oath of Devotion to protect those who yet live, and some of us follow the Oath of the Ancients to save what little beauty is left in the world.
Wait, is that it? Let me see if I can find it.
No, we're on the right page.
Oh, nope, not that. Shit. Yeah, there we go. Paladin 5e.
Cool.
Oaths. Sacred Oath. Oath of Vengeance.
Cool.
Got it pulled up.
Do you he basically has like 3 scrolls, one for each oath, and he presents you with the one you choose, the Oath of Vengeance. Do you say the words?
I say the words, yeah.
Cool. He knights you, hands you his sword, and says, welcome to the Paladins of Globstadt.
This guy's lit.
In 5 days, when the army arrives, we will end this once and for all.
Sounds good.
Together.
5 days.
Let's do it. Yeah, vengeance.
Yeah. Vengeance.
Does anyone else wish to speak the oath?
You gotta get in on this. 3 weapons.
I don't trust these guys.
Yeah, you've not met this
what
person.
I
other
don't
oaths-
trust this guy.
What else do y'all have for my friend?
Uh,
They're not much of the vengeance.
Do you have like a
type of anything
sampler?
else. Do you have like a? They're more into
Yeah.
like.
He's like you see that he's got the like basically you can swear into the crusade of the Paladins of Globstadt based on the oath of devotion, vengeance, or ancients.
Hey, this ancients one sounds right up your alley. I mean, immortality.
Is this the only way?
No. You can like you can basically like read it and like away from all of this, just swear it in a way where you still devote yourself to the oath, but without like officially joining the organization. He's just become a member of one of the occult of the factions of this setting.
Hell yeah.
You don't need to do this. You're able to like sample basically and read the oath of the ancients, but you don't need to speak the oath.
Yeah. I like creep up and I'm like, well, you know what? I think I'll need some time to think about it. Could I actually get a copy of all the
You have
scrolls?
5 days to decide, and he gives you.
Okay. How many scrolls? Is it all the Paladin subclass?
No, it's not the
It's a little
spells.
booklet.
No, like the
Yeah,
oaths.
he's gonna. It. You know what? I love that. It's gonna be 3 different little pamphlets.
Tracts.
So you want to be a paladin?
Yes. How
What
to
are the
fight.
other options? Sorry.
We're all gonna take one.
No, I'm just writing it down.
Are listen.
What were the 3 that he said?
Devotion, vengeance, and ancients. I selected those because they fit the theme of this faction that I'm introducing, and because those were the oaths they wanted to be able to take. Thank you so much for joining the
Yeah,
Paladins.
what's the name of our club?
The Paladins of Globstadt.
Paladins of Globstadt.
Make a history check, everyone.
How do you spell Glorbstadt?
Glorb.
There's not a membership fee, is there? I'm broke. I'm like,
Dirty 20.
No, they're going on a last crusade to drive out the old gods.
Oh,
They
sweet.
don't have time for membership fees.
4. 22.
18.
This is perfect. Okay, 22, 18.
Dirty 20.
Hell yes. You remember the city that I said was like mostly celestials and fiends that had helped the new gods create the world and felt entitled to it? This is the city of Globstadt. This is the ancient city that declared war on the whole world
Hell
to
yeah.
to bring an order that they believed would set the world right. That was a long time in history. They've ceased that crusade, but you don't know much more about their history apart from maybe 22 and 20. You know that they afterwards still displaced a large population of satyrs and stole their homes. And that's the last and since the cataclysm, you didn't even know that they had paladins or crusade or anything like this, but they're pointing out they're from this city.
So
Sounds
they're
like
not good.
colonialism.
Is what you're saying. Not good.
They oppose the old gods. They're on the same side as your characters technically.
Oh. What have satyrs done for
So-
me lately?
So, okay, wait, just to recap. So they're, because I was trying to write notes. So they opposed the old gods, and then it was pre-war? Or like
Yeah. So, in here, basically, we, during session 0, let's see.
Guess who doesn't need to buy a new sword now?
Year 103, Glorpstadt raids Ocean Gate with their naval power. They needed food. They're mostly composed of celestials and demonic creatures. They were the city was the neutral city made by the gods, with the gods banned war, where all of their servants who like helped create the world could basically rest after having done all of that work. This was their reward. It was also a land they shared with dwarves. In the year 130, there was a backlash against Glorpstadt's crusade that led to turmoil and 5 coups in a row. Oh, okay, hold on. Did I miss? I must have missed something. Oh, there's a okay, Rourke, the country of humans, and Blesnia, the country of halflings, retaliated against Glorpstadt and made an alliance with Ocean Gate, while Glorpstadt was going to war with everyone. In the year 123, Ornithopia joined the rebellion against Glorpstadt. That whole event, that whole war, was known as became known as the Flight Against the Heavens. Year 130, the backlash against Glorpstadt's crusade led to turmoil and 5 coups, with so 5 different kings taking over Glorpstadt one after the other, until the year 131, the Flight Against Heaven ended. Ocean Gate resumed commerce. The Ocean Gate's Cornelius Ocelot, the centaur, prophet, and advisor to kings, negotiated for peace. And then year 166, Glorpstadt displaced the satyr population to conquer the port of Freestop. And
What happened with the satyrs after that? Did they ever recover?
there's satyrs around still.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's one who hangs out in the in the tavern who offered your party some services previously, and
Oh yeah, we should go apologize and let Demetrius go.
I feel like these guys are on the level.
I don't
Yeah.
know. They sound a little.
They're a
sus.
little fanatical, but you know, I mean, cool
Don't
weapon.
so easily swear your life to an organization.
That's-
Just know.
that's fair.
You just met him.
I'm sure they're fine.
report to the camp in 5 days.
Where's the camp?
It will be set up on the outskirts of the city.
Will food be provided, or should I bring something?
Uh,
What's everybody else bringing?
Where's the
Uh,
packing list?
the army is moving mostly with rations and acquiring resources, donations from pious civilians along the way.
Where are we going? Oh,
No.
To
Well,
Chrysalis! To war!
that's the city we're trying. Well, we're trying to get into Chrysalis. We just
yeah.
Yes, but groups of adventurers have so far done skirmishes and small-scale conflicts. We're here to conquer Chrysalis.
Right. So your plan is just to like bum rush in all at once and
hit it till it dies.
hit it till it dies.
That's right, we will bomb rush it, whatever that means.
It worked when we were in the sewers. That's what we did with the devil.
Yeah, that worked
Yeah,
so well.
did it really
Worked out
work?
really well for us.
Well, most
You
important.
seem that, like, having gotten the measure for most of you, he turns around to the next group of adventure, climbs back on the tables, and starts doing the same spiel.
Guys, did I join a cult?
Well, I guess
Hey.
we already have one cultist. What's another?
It's hard around here.
Yeah.
We all just want to belong.
Cool.
Loki, I think I just joined a cult too.
This campaign is going great.
Well, here's interesting. Did they have to mention that they were going to pay you?
I don't know. I should have asked him, does this sword, what kind of sword is this?
It's not enchanted.
Oh, shit.
Oh my god.
Is
Is
it
it like
like
a long
Nick's and
sword,
Awful?
great
Sold your
sword?
soul for
I
a
thought it was
regular ass
enchanted.
soul. Regular ass.
It's a better quality sword than your old dented one.
Well, better than nothing.
It does have like like the pommel is golden. It's designed to look like golden rays of light, and the blade itself you see has very tiny script written on it in celestial, and you recognize that do you read celestial?
No, I read it from Infernal.
Okay. Cool.
Man, I turned, I'm like, man, I'm so much more of a silver color anyways.
What are we?
The
Sorry.
blade itself is steel.
Okay. I also
So
don't
there's
find
something
that.
written on the blade in Celestial.
Yeah.
Can I read it?
Hey, you want to read this?
It's the 3 O's
Oh.
basically.
Can I go pick up my old sword and like grab that too? He kind of just tossed it on.
Yeah, he did toss it on the aside. Make a luck check for me.
What is that? D100?
D20.
It's
D-
D20.
D20. You want
8.
10 or high? Okay, got it. You look around. I'm gonna need everybody to make a perception check, please. Fuck.
Dirty 20.
Come on, Lumbo.
17.
Perception 11.
Not this Lumbo Longfoot, the other Lumbo Longfoot. you see him leaving the town square with a bulge beneath his cape that you see the tip of your sword rusted and banged up, and they're just gone before you're able to do anything. But they have your sword.
Oh well, keep it.
This Lumbo turns to you guys and says, "Hang tight for a minute. I'm gonna fuck with this guy." And I pull the mask back over, and as I do, I step forward out of a perfect copy of myself that stays where I was standing, and where I am now. I cast Disguise Self on me, and I am exact armor, branding, everything, like slightly different, face, like a little shorter, I'm a different person in the same get up as that guy, and I get up on a different table and I'm like, no, join my crusade.
Oh, you're not messing with the other Lumbo Longfoot.
No, I'm messing with the crusade guy.
Got it. Make a performance check.
Yeah. Oh, please go well. Please go well. I want to start a cult 10.
You don't add anything to that?
I had 2, I think. It should be a 12 total. Yeah, 12 total.
Cool. I'm gonna give myself advantage because I'm using thaumaturgy and other paladin spells to
Yeah.
kind of like emphasize my point. Do you do something similar?
I do, yes.
Okay, cool. What spell slot do you-
Neither invoke duplicity nor disguise self or concentration.
Did you get inspiration from
Okay.
something?
So I will do. I have inspiration as well. Yeah. So I'll do enhance ability ends on you. You feel like, oh man, I was so strong for a second.
So strong.
And I'll do Eagle Splendor or whatever it is on me.
Okay.
So I can re-roll that.
The,
That's a nat 20.
briefly, the wings of an eagle form a crown around your head as you cast that spell, and you speak to the people in a way that moves hearts, and you're actually Okay, tell me. Okay, which NPC?
Ren is convinced. He's like, yeah!
You're through the crowd. You convince Waters, the satyr, to join the monastery of the Golden Door.
Awesome. Yes. Fantastic.
They're, what pronouns did I use for?
I think they did.
Yeah, they are now a member of that faction thanks to Natural 20.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah. I'll get up there. It only lasts like a minute or so until like I have to get back down. But during that minute, I'm up there. I am join my crusade instead. Nah, this guy's crusade ain't worth shit. You got to join my crusade.
Yeah.
It's the better crusade, I swear.
You get this stare from the other one, and you see that like his voice is tired from doing all of this, and so with a weaker voice he says, "Enjoy it while it lasts for 5 days." By the way, I've got an image of Waters in Inspirations. He, him pronouns.
Oh, he.
So like, yeah, if y'all want to check what he looks like. Cool. Does anybody like with a natural 20? Does anybody feel compelled to join the?
It's pretty fun. You get to just spontaneously start cults and stuff. Yeah, it's great.
Well, it's very cool.
You know what? You would make a fantastic Ratha.
Oh, I think I'm good.
Imagine it like you have your disguise kit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's wrong?
If it's okay,
What's wrong?
Rafa is the one with the long
we'll put like half a
beard
beard on you. Yeah.
I can never
we
grow
have
a
the
beard.
disguise
Absolutely not. Absolutely
kit.
not.
Oh, it would look so good.
I know. I cannot do it. I need my face clean and supple, moisturized.
Oh, he's the paladin swore vengeance on you, but also you were disguised.
Right.
So I'm not good. Oh no.
No. If you want to make me like roll like stealth or something to like slip back into my usual.
No.
Okay, yeah.
He
That's pretty funny.
his faction now dislikes the monastery of the Golden Door.
Wonderful.
Like you've just created a little bit of like
A faction war.
exactly.
Thousands will die in this conflict.
They're still 5 days away, but you recruited Waters.
Yeah.
So
Fantastic.
cool. Sweet. I imagine you finish bathing and head into the tavern.
Yeah.
Cool. Dishes are brought. So like you arrive, you see Molly McBurnick, who's like standing at the entrance, saying, "Welcome back. I'm glad to see you made it back safely. Here's your shares of today's profits. She hands you 1 gold piece each.
Wait, what?
Hell yeah.
We get profit sharing?
Yeah.
Moving up in the world.
It's a
Oh.
union, baby.
Yes.
Oh.
All of the adventurers who are registered here co-own the Last Phoenix Inn.
That's cute.
For adventurers, the food and shelter is free, but we charge the merchants that come in through here, and all of you get
Almost made it.
all of you get a portion of the benefits for the good work that you do. And also because we found out it was the only system to have adventurers invested in the tavern's long-term existence, which is why we're the only tavern that has not been burnt down.
Ren puts down the torch. I like this policy.
She gives you that gold coin now that you've put down the
Give me the torch. Give me the torch.
This is our tavern.
Our comrade.
Yeah. You do need to pay for food if the cooks don't bring food in that day.
I got rocks.
It's too early for the cooks that have their camp outside of the city to come in and deliver food, but we're back in the tavern.
Can we
It's
get a room?
everybody gets gets a room. You get one of the crystal rooms.
Nice.
Yay.
Crystal rooms?
Where's the?
Or it's just that's just like how I eat the
Oh.
crystal. I don't eat the crystals. I absorb the energy of the crystals.
Oh.
Okay. I want to summon you two to my room to divide up blue stuff. I don't know you, and you just joined a cult. So I just
Does
don't
the
know about
monastery
you.
have like boarding capacity, or is it just like?
Yes, but it's like the monastery itself built like the structure is actually like 2 hours walking distance south of Avalon.
Gotcha.
So it's just a trek to get to and from there every day.
Inconvenient. Yeah.
While they're dividing up the loot, I want to pull out my harp because I'm a performer and I just want to play my harp
Cool.
for the people.
Lex, could you find us some harp music?
And
Yeah.
there is also
Lovely.
a circlet of blasting.
Oh.
Can I roll for performance?
We don't
Yeah.
have
Oh, okay.
the card for that.
Okay, can you find us bad?
No. I have a pretty. I think I actually have performance +5, and I think I get something from my background.
What is that? A 2 or a I'm blind.
Your performances tend to make people like you, and you can always find somewhere to perform. Oh, +5, so that's 13.
Hell yeah. Okay. 13. Very. Yes. Your. Go ahead and roll a. Go ahead and roll a d6 for me.
5.
Okay. You make 5 silver pieces
Yeah.
in tips.
Excellent.
That's not a harp. There's no harps up here.
This is +5.
You can also look for stuff outside of tabletop audio.
Oh.
Like that's why it's
Like Spotify maybe.
like not a job but like a role, the responsibility of being in charge of the music.
Is it a harp? you
Yeah,
play?
he's got a harp from whenever he was with the circus.
Oh. I was thinking like, the
Was the
giant
circus involved
full-sized
too?
one.
Oh no, it's like a little hand harp.
Cute.
This is something he'd play.
Love that.
Okay, so I just like basically upend the bag in the middle of the room, and out comes 2,205 gold pieces, 3 caltrops, 4 ball bearings, and then the Garth sheet. I just put a question mark on that because I don't actually really know what that is. It's like a spell scroll. something?
Oh, the sheet. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a spell scroll.
It's a spell scroll.
Okay, and
Like right.
spell scroll.
Yeah.
We don't know what kind, but do we
Nope.
understand it's a spell scroll?
We can just say that, like that. You don't need to write it down. It's just included in whoever's got the journal
Okay.
at that time.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. It looks like a journal page, so it just gets slotted back in the journal.
And there's a circlet of blasting. And Omen takes off his goggles to like make it clear like he has the eyes of minute seeing, but
Yeah, you can't wear both at the same time.
what? It says these crystal lenses fit over the eyes.
Yes, and they're both glasses.
Okay.
You hear like muffled through the wall from the adjacent room. You know, I could use those.
Has he bugged our room?
You don't think he's bugged it, but you can like you. It seems he's got a trick to
The walls here are paper thin. Like
Yeah, there's like a straight up hole. Like a little peephole that he's just peering through.
You hear Rince like, and here's love story.
Alright.
Taylor Swift is canon.
Florence actually looks down at all the stuff. It's like, less than 24 hours ago, this felt belonged to Lou, and now he's just gone. I can't fathom how that can happen so quickly. You know, I mentioned to you guys, my home disappeared in just one day, and I don't know if I'm ever gonna get it back. What was I doing this whole time? I went off to a library? If I'd been there, maybe he would still be with us. I think all my life I spent so much time on these studies, doing nothing with it. And I think the time for that is over. And he pulls out one of the scrolls. I don't trust whatever organizations are around here. But I've only known you guys for one day. But to those that I've failed once, I will never fail again. And he states all the oaths before you
Sounds good.
as my witnesses.
Cool. You're englobed in divine light. What color does that take when you say the oath of the ancients?
Do I get to decide, or is
Yes.
Oh, I would say like a deep sea blue.
Okay. Cool. And you level up.
No, I'm a paladin.
Oh yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. All right, now to divine stuff.
Yes.
I think you find some notes in Llewellyn's room about translating some passages in the journal, but it's not cohesive.
Actually, can you show them the do you have the cipher
yes,
solution?
I do.
The crossed out digital pages.
Okay, hold on. Okay. You decide. Do you want to show them just this section, or do you want to save them the trouble and just show them the whole thing?
I was gonna make
Okay.
it like if they can hit an intelligence check.
Yeah,
suitable,
sure.
I'd
Cool.
say they can
Yeah.
have the whole thing.
Anybody who wants to can make an investigation check, and whoever is wearing the glasses will have advantage.
I am looking.
Cool. Can I have the journal for a second?
Oh, sorry.
I'm on that as well. And
Okay.
then
Difficulty is gonna be like 15 to have it happen in a couple of minutes. Otherwise, it's gonna take one of you an hour.
16.
16, cool. In a couple of minutes, so this is the code that you're translating. and if you would like to read the whole text that he where he translated the cipher out loud for everybody to hear, that would be perfect.
Okay.
Can we have no. You know what? No. The harp song in the background is absolutely perfect.
Well,
Yes,
I
it
also
is.
like the idea that like Ren is still downstairs.
Yeah, I mean, Ren is not,
playing the harp.
Ren is not here. He's,
while we're having
he's
this
like,
moment.
and this is my favorite
You
song
keep-
by Baylor Swift.
It's canon. But you do hear a little bit of music coming down through the floorboards.
Okay. Love isn't a mystery to us, and neither are its rules. I think I'm ready. Commit it like no other man would for you. In these words, since my wholest emotions, my desire is your understanding. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around
No.
roll and desert you. Never. I faked my
I
death.
did not consider.
The false date is the key. Please find me. Never gonna tell a lie or hurt you.
Too bad Ren didn't hear this. He'd be like, "Oh, these are banger lyrics. Gotta write that down."
I was the one that transcribed it. I was like palm to the forehead the entire
As it came together.
Yeah.
But I love. Okay, so here's the thing. I wrote it in such a way that you would spend a little bit of time on the first section where it's not clear you're being rickrolled, and then once you've spent some energy on this cipher, you get to the point where it's clear that you're getting rickrolled, and I was expecting there was a chance that whoever was doing the cipher would just jump to the last line and be like, "Oh, I'm still getting rickrolled," and skip the important passage.
Yep.
Which is, I faked my own death.
Which is exactly
Please
what I
find
did, and then I was like, well, in for the penny, in for the pound, might as well, you know. And I was like, oh shit.
Oh, that's perfect. It went like
Yeah.
perfect. Yeah, that dedication, like.
That's one of the highest epic rickrolls I have ever seen.
Highest?
Highest epic rickrolls. Putting it in a whole cipher.
Yeah. Thank you. I put a lot of effort into this book.
And with that cipher, you can also decipher the names of all of the pages in the back of the grimoire.
Which are spell scrolls.
Well, wow, those are some really poetic lines in there.
I was like into it, and then I was like, oh. What's the part about the death and the fake and the whatever?
It was, I faked my death, the false date is the key, please find me.
False date. As in the food? I love dates.
Oh wait, Ren's up there.
Can we
Now,
have,
Llewellyn
can we have the party
has-
reunited?
Yeah, Ren
for
comes
the-
back. He's like, "Hey guys, I made 5 silver."
Llewellyn had ideas on what that meant.
Can his character be okay? It's clear that Lombo is listening from the other side of the wall. Do
No, I'm
y'all
not.
just do y'all just invite Lombo so that we can discuss lore together, or no?
I don't want to invite Lumbo.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So you can play the role of Llewellyn's notes.
Cool. Llewellyn's notes in here are, I'm suspicious that the writer of this journal, Balthazar Bolton Traer, faked his death.
Oh.
He was a part of a big adventuring band that, you know, went through, and slowly every single one of them met a horrific fate. Not exactly sure what happened to Balthazar, but this journal, it's not like it was. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's not like it was like years and years and years ago. It's not like it was like 20 or 30 years
That
ago.
was last year.
So like there are people around here that we can say, hey, whatever happened to Balthazar? And try and suss out maybe what false date was and where Balthazar may be, because apparently faked his death.
Where did we get this journal in the first place?
A trap chest in the dungeon.
There's there's something about a fortune teller in there. Maybe they can tell us something. There's a fortune teller in the book, or that it's mentioned in the book.
Oh,
It was a tent.
You actually saw that tent inside of the walls near the entrance. I described it in a previous game session. It fits the drawing that you have that you see in the journal. You know where that tent is.
The journal did say that this Balthazar guy went to the fortune teller. You can figure something out there.
They'll be in the market in the morning.
There isn't a sign out there with like
hours.
It's just a tent.
Well, we've got like 5 days before I have to go kill some satyrs, so.
My God.
Oh my gosh. Why isn't your character named Himbo?
So, wait. I thought it was they were just gonna invade the city.
Oh yeah.
Specifically to kill satyrs.
I don't know. I didn't really get the specifics. I thought he was just, here's a sword kind of deal. That's how I got my last one.
Man, I mean, I guess if it works for you, you should slow down maybe on the organization pointing.
Yeah, I think I'll probably just stick with this one for now.
For now.
I'm not gonna join any more.
Yeah, this is the last one for sure.
Yeah, last
for sure.
one. Got my fix.
On the parchment, Elman writes Eerie ?
Fortune teller?
Yeah, I think we should go. Oh, actually, I'm getting the vibes that we shouldn't go now. I
That
feel
was
like,
a
are you
really-
unsure? I don't know, I felt like yes, and you were kind of like,
Oh no, I was just like, I feel like I hadn't heard from you in a while. So Elman's like,
I think we should go. I think it's a good idea.
Do you head towards the tent?
Tent.
I'm down.
You head back out. It is now 2 p.m. in the afternoon. You reach. Can we have the most? Okay. Look for something that has the word seance in, or like ghost or whatever, in the thing. And I'm gonna call for a short. We should probably do that next time. No, I want to do it right now. Does everybody feel up to playing 20 more minutes?
Sure.
Going a little bit over time. Okay, cool.
I did have a other thing that I was like gonna go to a dinner after this.
Okay.
So maybe not like super long. I
Yeah.
can say like a little long.
Okay, cool. Let's take 5 minutes to get the candles out like last time. You arrive in front of the tent. You see a little bit of fog coming out from the entrance, and you hear whispers beckoning you inside.
I turn. These are way better effects than the carnival used to use. I walk in.
Okay. Inside, seated in front of a round table, in front of a deck of cards and a crystal ball, you see Zulich, the Seer of True Time that you interacted with at the party. who says, "Come in, all of you. I was expecting you."
Nice.
This is by the book. They always say this.
I offer a service here. I can provide you with something that will give you answers. Those answers might not be truthful, but they might not help you. But you will get to for a small fee relatively to the service I provide, you will be able to ask questions from the old gods themselves.
Guys, was this what we were looking for?
We can ask what is where bows.
Oh, yeah.
It's 150 golds per person. For a total of, let's see, 750 gold pieces.
Do we each get a question?
Every one of you gets a question.
Can I do an Arcana check and see like how legit this is?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Can I also?
Well, for bullshit.
Nat 20.
Nat 20, okay, cool.
I think it's a 17. 10.
Okay, 10. Until you see her perform the magic, you won't know for sure. Natural 20, you sense something in this space. Out of the corner of your eyes, you see folds in the tent shifting. The candles cast more shadows than they should, and you hear something. You hear voices in the distance, whereas the sounds of the city are muffled. You think this is
Legit.
as legitimate as her business with the Seers of True Time.
Okay. Right. Guys, I think she's legit. Super trustworthy.
I've always wanted
Hold
that.
out your hands now. Who's paying?
Before we go, who has the money?
Why don't we have one representative ask a question?
No, it's
The
all.
rest of us leave.
It's all of you or no one.
Why?
You will see.
Okay.
Fine, I pay.
Yeah.
Right.
Sugar daddy.
Take
moment.
off 750 gold pieces. She slides them beneath the table.
How do you slide 750?
She puts them in a pouch and then slides that pouch beneath the table. All right, cool. Glad we've covered that detail. Okay. I will now call the names of each of the old gods that I know. As I do, I will point to one of you, and the old god will speak through your word, through your mouth, if they wish to speak. One of you will get to ask a question, and then once I've said the name. The old gods might not choose to say anything through your voices. And if that's the case, you will not be refunded. You will ask the first question. And when I speak the name of one of the old gods, you will it will be able to speak 10 words through your mouth. You will ask question
We'll go in a circle.
We'll go in a circle. And then you can finish by asking me a question. Alright. 10 words. No more. Probably less. Okay, 1 second to yeah, you'll ask a question from him.
Oh, okay.
Okay? I now speak the name of an old god who will have permission to speak 10 words. I conjure you, Atlas.
Where is Balthazar now?
I don't know.
So, out of character, your lips moved of their own accord just now. The answer has been given. You will ask your question of Alex.
Are you going to betray us?
At the moment, no. It's seeming like no. I think no.
That's 10 words.
Oh, no.
Ask a question of the old one called Alex.
There's two of them. Should I go with the crusade?
Yes.
Ask a question of Jenny.
Where is my friend Bobbin?
On this plane existence, I think.
We're doomed.
Ask the question of Ben.
What happened to the town that was once known as Arkham?
It was delicious. Cool. And that's where we're gonna end